So they told Sunday Igboho went down to the Seriki and said, wow, you chopped a whole human being who came to you to complain about destroying my farm. So Sunday Igboho said, I give you 7 days for you people to move out of here. But he did not even want to give them the 7 days. He was even telling them, call your boys to order. But they started bringing out, weapons to sort of fight him and all of that. So he then gave them 7 days. That is how you have Sunday Igboho. And I'm saying to you people now that in that Igangan, there were so many people that have been killed. Because when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, the worst enemy we have in that zoo called Nigeria, is the media. The media will suppress all of this information and will not give them out. So when Professor Akintoye says this, trust me, believe me, he is absolutely saying the truth, and he is not even saying the whole truth. Because in 2015, 4,000 farmers were killed, and this was said by somebody, they call them the Agbekoyas, which is the Farming Association of Yoruba people. This was said by somebody called Chief Kamorudin Okikiola. So if you want to go and research, you will find out that this figure that this man is given is even suppressed. They are people who have evidences of the atrocity of these herdsmen on what they have done in the Southwest. And that is the reason a lot of their villages are empty. They are empty because people are not staying there. The Fulanis will go there and give them ultimatum and say, we are coming back in so and so days. If you are not there, if you are there, we will ransack. And the people live out of here. They live in IDP camp. A lot of them have moved out of their villages. The only thing is that the hypocrisy, the shame, and the bigotry of this Yoruba media will not allow people to know what was going on. The jealousy, the enviness of what we are doing that they cannot do, it is why you see them out there blabbling their mouth. And I was like what Christopher posted as well. He said there's this guy who held a space, Nelson E. I don't know, those of you that goes to spaces, you might have seen that. Where this bigotry, where this Fulani guy replied them. He said, every ammunition is with us, the Fulanis. We run the army, we run the executive. We are going to form the country and call it the Islam Republic of Nigeria. The Muslim ticket is just a tip of the iceberg. This is what we are going to do. So I want to understand anybody that will say anything less that 29,000 is even more than that. This is a Fulani man who came to the space and was brabbing that is what they are doing. And they are using that drug lord that you call your president by using the APC. The APC, Egbe, like this person calls them, the other guy on his program. That APC people, they are using that party to Islamize Nigeria because they started with Muslim tickets. And because Tinubu has promised them, Tinubu, who is a drug lord, who does not care about any person at all. He loves himself. All he's after is money, for his family to have money. He has sold the country out to these Fulani people. And that is what he has promised them. That is why he's saying every governor must give them land and all of that. Because they know they have fallen. And that is what Professor Akintoye is seeing, exactly what Professor Akintoye is seeing. Professor Akintoye has written Tinubu severally. They are within their caucus are there. They have information that they might not be bringing out to the public. I think they now realize it is time they need to make a move. This Edo governorship election summarizes everything for them. Before you know, the whole of the Southwest is going to be APC, and they want to encroach into the East. And that is their plan. because this young man was very scary to me, came on space and said, our aim is to form the Islamic Republic of Nigeria. And he was not missing his words. And that is the end game of this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the only one that is stopping them in their track of Islamizing the whole country. And that is why they are not going to release him, because he's the only one that is doing it. That is why Fulani said they will take anything from Tinubu, but Tinubu must never release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will accept any rubbish that he's doing. And that is what is happening here. So when we have information like this, my dear Biafrans, believe me, something is going on and it is for our own good. So when they come in, all the information that they have been saying about our Prime Minister, the Abiola Idowu that is in the Banju courts, that has nothing to do single-handedly threw our case out. That is all part of the Islamization of Nigeria. This is what these people are doing. We will not spare them. If they want to fight us, we will fight them gun for gun, propaganda for propaganda. We are ready for this war. And that is why the braveness of our leader today must always continue in us. You must not show weakness in front of your enemies. Why will you come and show weakness at all? You don't do it. Don't. If you want to do it indoor. Don't show weakness. Allegedly. What is allegedly? There's nothing like that. You don't show weakness. We will fight this war in any way. Propaganda through propaganda. Gun for gun. Anything we will use to fight this war, we are ready. That is why Prime Minister said it is a multidimensional approach. Because Nigeria is a complex situation. There's so much interest, both internally and externally. And we know we are alone by ourselves. So, my dear Biafrans, we must hold hands together. If one person says this is it, irregardless, if you do not know the full story, don't come out and say anything. It is not a good sign. Thank you so much for giving me the mic, and I yield the mic. Thank you. A lot of hands are on. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Claire Dims, for clarifying that. And the story you told about the whole Sunday Bull, what actually prompted his appearance in the media. I mean, I never knew that it was because they actually butchered someone and killed someone in their land. You know, this is why we're saying the Yoruba Ibadan media, they're so good at what they do. Like, they have been trained. They've been doing this since the Civil War. So they're really good at this. They know how to cover up stuff. They know how to twist stuff. They know how to make sure you never hear the truth about anything. So like you said, this media battle is something that everyone has to be involved in, because a lot of our people are starting to fight this media war, and it's really good. This is why the narrative has changed, and because we've picked up from where they stopped, and now we are doing what they're doing and even doing it better than them. So thank you for that information, because I really learned a lot today. And they're really good at covering up all this stuff that people don't even know about. It's absolutely insane. It's insane. So I'm gonna pass the mic to who was it? Ben Chooks has spoken. I think Ben Chooks spoke earlier.
Thank you so much.
Sorry?
No, I've never spoken.
Oh, you've not? Okay, go ahead then.
Okay,
Yeah, one
thank you.
second, please. I just checked. I just checked the space, and I see that it's just 30 people that has reposted the space. It's just 30 people that have retweeted the space, and I can see over 100 people that are on the space right now, excluding the anonymous people that are listening. So please, I want you to go to this space, retweet the space immediately, so that we can get a lot of people into this space. Please. We should retweet this space. We need awareness. We need a lot of our people here, especially the Afonjas. So please, out of the 30 people, I want the numbers to go up. At least 100 people should retweet this space, because we are over 100 here already. Thank you, Benchuk. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi DK.
Yes,
Thank you.
Benchus, please 1 minute. Can I play this thing about what Clara Jean just said now, so that those who don't know, then they will know.
There's nothing that these Labour Party dogs can do about it. Simple. We control the army, we control the navy, we control all the military, we control the executive. We have all the guns. Let's be real. Is it you guys? Is it the Igbos? Get the fuck out of here. The Igbos are trying to do their little insurgency. They can't even get that shit off the ground. Get out of here. All right? The Islamic Republic of Nigeria is going to happen, and there's nothing you are going to do about it. You think the Muslim ticket, that was just the start. Soon it's going to be a Muslim country. Arabic and Hausa will be the official languages of Nigeria. We're not speaking our colonizers' tongue anymore. Bro, I knew you were a goddamn terrorist. I knew you were a motherfucking. Oh my god, terrorist! This, I knew you were a motherfucking terrorist.
Thank you.
Ife, you know, I was in that space that day when that space with Nelson was hosting, and I actually went up and spoke to what this guy said. And I let Nelson know that what he's saying is the absolute truth. And he refused to believe it because Nelson is very Americanized and westernized, so he doesn't understand what's going on in the country. So I came up and I told him, I'm like, look, everything that man said is the absolute truth. They are trying to ethnic cleanse the whole indigenous people of the country and take over. And, you know, he refused to believe it. I remember that space perfectly because I was there and I spoke. I was very mad at the fact that the host was dismissing that guy and calling him a terrorist. Yes, he's a terrorist, but didn't take whatever he said seriously. But I made sure to go up and tell him that that guy is saying the truth. And you know, it was a wonderful space actually. I just wanted to put that out there. Ben Choose, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, everyone. We come back again to do what we had used to do. First of all, I'm really delighted today how the lion roared again. Our Onyendu did us a proud today. It's worthy to be given an applause for the action he took. Mazi Alobi, one thing I want to tell you now is this battle, the battle Fulani Yoruba is going, is not our battle. It is their own battle. We have our own battle. Even if even if at all there are 1 million or 5 or 8, we don't care. Why I'm saying this? When I was in Vienna, in the night around 97 or 98, I have a Yoruba friend called Ayo. That time I used to leave my BS. When we get bread we start talking about Nigeria. He start calling me Ojuku, then we start talking about Biafran and co. So he was not happy about what we are doing about the restoration of this country. So I said to him, Ayo, you are just like my friend. And when we are walking on the street, you just see a stranger, enemy for that matter, attack me for not just cause. Because I'm saying the truth. Between you and me, maybe the stranger, it doesn't concern him. You just keep quiet. That enemy bounce on me. I fought alone. You pretend like you don't know me. What do you think that will happen to you when your predicament started, or if you find yourself into that same situation I am in future? What do you think I will do? Will I help you? Will I help you to come out from the trouble? He didn't answer me anything. Let me tell you guys why this man, Akintola, come out to say this now. They said, make this nonsense. I call it nonsense statement. When Oyindu was preaching, talking everything, thinking, say, oh, Yoruba, Now they are waking up. They know what we are doing. They want to follow us. Our Onyendu is even applauding this man, this Akintole. But when the drug lord take over, come in, then they think that everything is, they have got what they want. All of them, they go down completely. We don't hear anything from them anymore. They have found out that there is no green light at all in drug lord. That is why they come out now to make all these statements. In order to tell people, instead of them going personally to say, oh, we want to protest for our own people, then they just come out with this, listening, trying to hear know what people, their reaction will be. These people, they are nobody. They are evil to the core. I don't care. This is just a beginning for them. And we are not going to do anything. We are leaving them. They have found nothing in drug lord. That is the pure answer. They know that they are not going to get anything from the drug lord. That's why they come up with, we are lost 29,000. How many people we have lost? Then all the media they control, they always say allegedly. Then anything that our government is doing now, what they turn it to be claim. He claim. They don't want to say the reality. They all know the reality. It's he claim, just like it is one person is doing. Forgetting it is a government. You see, these people, they are not, we can't give them single chance at all anymore. If they like, let them send their own Yoruba nation till their kingdom come. It's not going to shake us. They have never seen anything. Biafrans, nobody should give up. Keep on doing what you are doing. Their cry is they are just beginning their crying now. And we are laughing. We have the angels doing our job at home, protecting our people, protecting our home. So we shouldn't look at all these moles crying from all angles. We have seen that cry. All the atrocities committed by drug lord, which is so-called Oloma, what do they call them? All of them. Did anybody say anything? All the evil they committed against Biafrans. Did anybody say anything? So is it now that we hear a crying wolf, then we start shaking? Who don't care? Let them carry their own burden for themselves. If at all, what you know that these people, they are evil. Since this man has, what is the reaction of their people? We got to see how they react. Let us wait from now to 1 week. Let us see how their so-called Yoruba nation agitates. Let us see how they will react. Then that will give you the incentive to know who they are. 1967 is not it's not where we are now. We are gone far away from them. So Biafra, I'm dropping my mic because I can see a lot of people. Their hands is off. Thank you so much, Tochi. Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi, for all your wonderful work. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi Benchooks. Thank you so much for your submission. I see Onyisi Biafra there. Can you unmute your mic and give us what you have for us?
Yeah, my brother, Mazi Dike, Sister Tochi, Sister Stella, my peace of God. I love you all. Brother Go, I love you. Sister Gladys, I just love.
Go ahead, Amici. I mistakenly muted
All
you,
right,
but you go ahead. Yeah.
I know, no. Sister Gladys, I love your summation. You just hit it on the nail. You see, the truth is, these are the reason why I love this topic so much. I would have been on space since, but due to one or two things, I was running around, so I couldn't go in. So I had to wait until I come back home. So brother Mazi Dike, I love this topic too much because this is the only thing we need to do back to them is give them the information they would have been giving themselves so that they will understand that they need to start removing that dirt that is in their eyes rather than disturbing themselves obia biafra rather than creating awareness to themselves. We need to do this because by doing this I think our freedom will be coming more closer to the doorpost than ever. You see, this is why if you are taking notice, have you ever seen a full-blooded Yoruba man built a good house in and outside the country? The answer is no. Even when they travel abroad, they can't build a house. Rather, what they will do is to rent. That is why many of them are running out of Nigeria to stay in London. They can come home and build a better home in Nigeria. Without Biafra, Lagos State today wouldn't have what you have in that land today. That is why they don't want the separation. And so therefore, because of this, they know they cannot build house. They are so lazy, so gullible that they can't even do anything for themselves. They stayed there. Sunday Boku just told them the truth, but they couldn't do anything. Right now, Sunday Boku cannot even do anything because even the president, the man they call their president, they know it's not a Yoruba. And he has to pay back what Nigeria did to him. If you get the history of Tinubu, Nigeria messed him up. So for him to have the opportunity, just like the way they did to, what's his name, the former president, Atiku. Also, this man came in to make sure that they pay back the country. And the gullible ones who feel they are the indigenous. Yes. So the indigenous who felt that they are supposed to wake up to say no to some certain people who they gave the opportunity to rule because they have sold their birthright, because they don't have any say anymore. So what do? They decided to make sure that the country is Islamanized. How would they do it? They get what they want, their lion's share, travel out of the country, and go and invest in the other country, and come back here to, suck the remaining wealth, And who are the people who are going to suffer it? If not that the Biafrans has woken up, all the battle is coming back to Biafrans, not the Yorubas, because the Yorubas we are looking at, they are from jazz. You seen there, they don't invest, they don't produce. The only thing, like you said, that man does is farm. In that farm, they have acres of farms. They produce in the farm, they get the money, they travel out, they can't build any good home, they can't build any good structure. So you see, those things are just how would we do? Let us see and invest where we can get the money and run back to London, run back to UK, where they feel they are safer over there, because that's why they are trying to get a Yoruba nation over there. It's because they've seen that the Biafrans have started coming back home. Because we are the only tribe that wants to come back home. We are the only tribe that want to make it successfully. And so many of them want to come back and do the same. That is why many of them are waking up from their slumber. They are waking up because they've seen that, we can't hold it anymore. And they've seen that their handwriting is on the wall. So them now waking up today is just a medicine after death. They can't do otherwise. They can't do anything. Even at the stage of them saying why they keep ranting that one Nigeria, they should be one Nigeria, using some gullible Igbo ones to come on spaces to preach one Nigeria. It's because they know that they cannot hold it anymore. They know that they cannot become anything useful to themselves. So I want us to keep on what we are doing. We are on the doorstep of going home. They can't do otherwise. In as much as our supreme leader is there now, He's praying every blessed day to see what we are doing come to fulfillment. We can't relent. We can't go back. We'll continue going them bomber to bomber. Thank God for the media. Thank God for as many of you who are hosting this space 24 hours. Your time, your money, your everything you've gotten to make sure that we are on space. That God, this was one of the primary things they used in bringing Biafra war to nothing. They made us feel like they won the war because there was no media. But right now, we have the media, we have the BLA, we have the things that they never thought we would have gotten. So any of them ranting that, oh, they're going to overcome us, they can't do otherwise. Let them make Nigeria APC. That will be for Yorubas and the North. It can never come to Biafra land. And that for sure. Instead of that, we will make sure that the last person that will remain in Biafra land will not release any post to them. Thank you very much. I hang up my mic here.
Thank you, UC Biafra, for that. Let's make sure we talk about the topic as well. Let's not forget this topic is about Yorubas and the 29,000 people that Professor Akintoye just came out to cry to the people and said that 29,000 Yoruba people have been killed by herdsmen, taking over their farmlands and their communities. And he was calling for a separation from the Yoruba nation to separate themselves from Nigeria. So we are looking at the fact that there's about to be some revolution that I guess the Yoruba nation people are about to come out and cry over this matter. So that's what we're talking about here. The 29,000 Yoruba people that have been murdered that Professor Akintoye just released and talked about in the media. So that's the topic. So please,
Tochi, can I ask a
stick to the
question
topic.
based on this topic? Yeah, anybody can answer the question. You know,
Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
on
Go ahead.
space. I think last month. One Yoruba man, he said he's a chief in Yoruba land, and they asked the man if Fulani is attacking Yoruba land or killing Yoruba people. The man said that nothing like that is happening in Yoruba land. And I think few months ago, Yoruba have an agreement with Fulani, and I don't know what is in that agreement. Nobody knows what is in the document. What do they sign? And the reason why they are not saying anything today. So if you connect all these things now, is it because of the agreement they had with the Fulani people that they signed? Is it the reason why they don't want to say anything? Because that man coming to that made it open there that he's a chief. I know that before a chief will come out openly to defend the people that are killing them, means that there is something going on that they don't want to say it. So is it because of that agreement that they have with Fulani people? Is it the reason why they don't want to say anything or what? Thank you.
I think that aside the agreement they had with I think Mietiala or something like that, I can't really remember the terms of that agreement. But I think aside from that, we already know the Yorubas are people that they they cover up a lot. It's in their nature to cover up their bad dealings, and if there's anything going on with them, they would rather come together and cover it up than expose it. I mean, the Biafrans is in our nature to always call out lies and tell the truth, but the Yorubas believe in solving their issues internally, and also not they don't want people to see them in a bad light at all. They don't want to fight against the Fulanis as well, because the Fulanis are literally they're like husband and wife. You know, they believe that they're one, like Tinubu said. So I'm gonna hold I'm gonna hold that that declaration by Tinubu against them. They believe they're one. So even if the Fulanis are killing them, they would rather cover it up and die in the thousands than actually come out and scream and cry out to the people and say, please, they're killing us, come help us. They would rather just cover it up, shut up their mouths, and just act like nothing is going on, and they'll rather sacrifice those people than actually come out and speak against the Fulanis, because they believe the Fulanis are their brethren and their comrades. So they just love, they love to cover up a lot of things, and they don't ever want to expose it, because if you look in the timeline now, you can't even see any of them. None of them have opened a space. It's only the Biafrans that open spaces talking about this. The Yorubas refuse to open a space to actually speak to this, because they don't like to be exposed in this way. To them it feels like the marriage that they have between them and the Fulanis, then it's not really working out for them, and it looks bad on them, so they don't like that. So that's where I'm gonna leave that at.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
have
Sister
a
Tochi,
very, very quick
I
something to
just want to
say
contribute
as
something there.
regards Ife's question. You see, in that agreement that was made between them and the Yorubas and the Fulanis, that agreement includes money. There is a particular amount of money that is attached to that agreement, and that is what is making them shut their fucking mouth up. That is why they are not saying anything. If they come out and mention that amount of money that is included in that agreement, they know that their asses are going to be brought out. They will know that they will be exposed. That is why they don't want to tell anybody the content of that agreement that they made with the
Man,
Fulanis.
basically they sold out their people, right? That's what you're saying. They sold out their people to please the Fulanis,
Exactly,
basically.
exactly. That is why both the media, both the governors, both everybody involved in the Yoruba clan, they don't want to say anything. So we're gonna move the mic to Sister Stella. I see you giving a thumbs down for a while, and I want you to like unmute
Yeah,
yourself
because
and say,
yeah,
I
can
want
you
to
hear
contribute
me?
something, please. Sister Stella.
yeah, hold on,
I know. I
honest.
want to write
When you see,
you
we're
stuff.
gonna give you a minute. Good man, I've been sending you the mic. I saw you up here, but I don't know, because of the network, it has kicked you out. So I've sent you the mic again.
So at
Sister
this
Stella,
point,
go on.
thank you. Because
Yes, please.
I want to give my honest view on this matter. You understand? And also what I understood. You understand? Because I've been noticing a pattern. Yorubas, they have been subdued. In fact, they need a help. If you know what the Fulanis have done to the Hausas, that is exactly what they have done to the Yorubas. They need a help. They have been subdued like hell. And I wanted to say, when we are, crucifying them, but the people that are creating problem and enmity in or within them are the Afanjas, are the mixed breed, the ones that their father is Fulani and their mother is Yoruba, and the ones they have also been conquered through their religion. So, ladies and gentlemen, Yorubas, they need a real help. You understand? They are afraid. Tochi, you were saying that they are proud. How can you be proud when you have been conquered, when you're a slave? Yorubas are slaves already.
I never said they were proud. I
No,
don't. I
like
don't know. I don't understand
that
when
they
they said
don't
they were
like
proud.
discussing their problem outside. I use the
That
word
doesn't
proud.
mean, that doesn't mean they're proud. It just means
Um,
that they love to cover up the truth. That's what I meant.
that
Not
they don't
proud.
want to.
I never
What
said
I
it.
understood is that they don't want to discuss their problem, so they will not be laughed at. And then I call it pride. I call it they are proud. So at the end of the day, but you
That's
see,
not pride.
it's
That's
all right.
just
Okay.
being
Oh, it's all
cunning,
right.
and
Connie.
being cunning and
Connie.
covering up
Okay.
your
It's all
community.
right. But at the end of the day, I see it like that they're afraid. They have lost their voice. You understand? And they've been conquered so much that the real indigenous Yoruba that is left are very few. The ones that are we had that the Lebanese woman, what she was saying, how they conquered them. They brought them in, helped them. They now brought them in.
helped them, you know, because they like marrying so many wives and children, started having children. Slowly, they have the number. The indigenous became small, so they now took charge and begin to bring down their real colors. So this is what they are doing to the Yorubas. For example, you see what they're even doing to us, where they will not tell our brothers, you are not Biafrans, you are not Igbos. And the thing has been creating problems, if not for now that we are bridging, closing the gaps between our brothers. This is the exact thing they did also in Yoruba land, where they now started hitting their heads together, where the mixed breed among them now saying that, bringing bad character, because they are known for bad characters, they are known for evil. So when they have their children are evil. So now, when they now had a baby that the father is the Fulani and the mother is Yoruba, they've been bringing obstruction in the Yoruba nation, in the Yoruba world as a whole. Just like what they are doing, our own people, the mixed breed amongst us, what they are doing to us too. So Yorubas, they have a problem to tackle, which is that the mixed breed among them, they are now more in population. So the real Yorubas are nowhere to be found. So when you're crucifying them, have mercy a bit on them, because they need a help. Because if not, okay, if you see how they're doing to us, where they hit we and our brothers, the Ijos, the Isokos, telling them that we are not brothers. And this thing has created enough enemy within us. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if not for Simon Epa, and we are here trying to help others. So at the end of the day, the Yorubas, they need help. The Yorubas, the real indigenous Yoruba, don't have your time. They are out to enjoy themselves, and that's the way they do throw parties everywhere. So when you see Yoruba wicked, find out that Yoruba is a mixed breed. That Yoruba is a Fonja. They are the people creating problem for them. They are the same people hating the Igbos. They are the same people. You know what they want to do to them? Create a real enemy between we and the Yorubas. Why they are behind killing them like they are doing, that we are only just now finding out the 29,000 of them died. I'm telling you, it's more than that have been dying. They have wiped Yorubas almost all out. I'm telling you guys, the remaining ones are the mixed breed among them, creating trouble, creating enmity, creating tribal wars. You understand? So that they will make sure they will isolate you and deal with you. This is what they're doing. Now they're finding out that the Igbos, the Biafrans are almost gone. You understand? What they're doing, you see, they're balancing, they're spreading well now. And they're getting more comfortable, because already the Yorubas are under their armpits. The Hausas are under their armpits. They are planning on how to give their new nation, Islamic Nigeria country, and all that. They know their power. They've lost their power over Biafra. But their grip, they have their grip seriously on Yorubas, that they need their help. And let me tell you, when we are saying that we don't care, we don't care. Listen, we must care. We must care for our neighbors. Because when the time comes, I'm telling you that you're rich, that you're everything you have, they wouldn't allow you to drink water and keep cup. We've seen the example what happened to the Israeli from Hamas, their neighbors. They are there enjoying themselves, and they launched attack from another place. So when we're having our freedom, we also, it's my pleasure, this is my own view, my own opinion. It will be my pleasure that our neighbors also will find peace. I mean, we'll just gain because we are neighbors. They will also find peace because we have a common enemy. And that common enemy are the Fulanis. You understand? And they have given us a strong grip on Hausa nation, on Yoruba nation. If you leave them, they will take over that land, and they will never allow you guys to drink water and keep cup in your new USB. So we must make sure that whilst we are freeing ourselves, we also make sure later that our neighbors also have their own freedom, and make sure we pursue all these Fulani Mujahid and their Afonja children, just the same way we'll carry the sabos among us, because we have them plenty also. that the Fulani has given birth to, our girls have given birth for Fulani. All of them, we pursue all of them back to Futajenon, where they came from, and make sure also that because Yorubas are nice. If you've not seen any, I have. The real indigenous Yoruba man and woman is a nice person. When you begin to see the bad ones among them, they are mixed breed, just like what they are causing. What, just like the way we have sabos among us, creating enmity with brothers and sisters. That is what Fulanis are. Have you ever seen where Fulanis are and there's peace? We've forgotten what they are doing to the houses. Please, please, Yorubas need help. Thank you.
Please, I want to add something to what Sister Stella said.
Hold on, hold
So
on,
let
hold
me
on.
that's
Hold
what
on,
I want to say.
please. Hold on. I would like us when we come up to give our opinions, please let's try to give our opinions without trying to talk down on other people's opinions, okay? So the room can flow the way it's supposed to flow. Let's just give our opinions and just leave it at that. When you see Biafra, you have like a minute to give your opinion so we can move to the other people that have
It's
something
all
to say.
right. Yeah, I love you for that information. Having said that, I wouldn't want to go there. What I want to say is this. You see, the Afonjas you are seeing here, the Yorubas are weaklings. Yes, we know they are weaklings, and they are also cowards. And because of that, the earlier knowledgeable about a Yoruba man cannot fight. An average Yoruba man cannot fight. An average Yoruba man cannot stand for himself. So therefore, they have caused what is happening to them now because they cannot vomit what they have ate already. They welcome them to their home, gave them some of their enemies to rule them. So why would that chief not deny that they are killing them? If you accept they are killing them, remember they are ruling you over there. They own part of their lands. That's why I said they don't build. They don't build. What they do is to farm. And that farm they're farming it with wisdom because one, they need to get that money and go back to London, maybe get some property and remain there and come here and look at how to, take many of them away because they have already been conquered. Our own side is that one, many of them have been doing sabo because we've not asked ourselves to conquer us. Rather, what do? They use our money, give to some gullible ones who we don't know their breeds, who are answering Igbo names, who are these useless governors you are seeing here, bribing them to begin to point hand. They become sabo. That was why they were able to sabotage Ojuku, Nnamdi Kanu, and they are trying to do that the same to our prime minister and to every of us who are here. In as much as Yorubas are standing there, they are cowards. If they are not cowards, Suwere or whoever was his name cannot intervene in Nnamdi Kanu, go back to still contest under the same government who he also ruled up the flag against. Look at what happened to this guy. After saving him, he ran to London, celebrated it. Now, Tinubu has come. They feel that Tinubu is their brother. They don't know Tinubu has his own enmity with like Yorubas themselves, Nigerians themselves. So, in as much as we intend to guide our neighbors, give them a way forward, we also got to be very wise because USB will not going to give them chances to see to it that they enter us. We're going to do all we can. The next 50 years of Generation Biafra, thank God for what the government is putting in place. The DNL is very important. Very, very important. I love my supreme leader and the prime minister for keeping that as a point. And we also make it clear here, DNA must be very important in the government of Biafra. If not, we'll see what we're having in Nigeria, Zoo today. It's because of the lack of acknowledging the DNA. Someone that is not from your place to come and rule your place is a mess. You'll continue to be in trouble. So we're going to deal with that very well. For the next 100-year generation of our children, the next 150-year generation will not fall that victim our fathers done by allowing them to manipulate us. That's why when they come to our side, they look at it so, man, these guys, after how many years of war, look at what they have become. Obasanjo said it. When he came to Onitsha, he shouted, after destroying these people, after bringing them to nothing, How much did they give us? Look at what we become. Look at them. Go to their land. Go to Oyo. Go to Oshun. Go to where? You can see a better, good house. A man will bring us out to build it. But an Igbo man will go there. After investing it for them, they will turn back to betray it. They are mainly cowards. But thank God today they are waking up. But let us see, like my brother said before, Ben Chuk said, let us see if they wake up to criticize these things, to rise up against it. They can't because they are cowards. So we now, we will have pity upon them, quite all right, but we can't give them ourselves anymore because they are not to be trustworthy. Talk less of the Afonjas who are there, who already are ruling. I met one Hausa man. I asked him where he come from. He told me from Oshun. Can you tell you're from Oshun? You're a Fulani man. He says, no, I'm not a Fulani man. I'm from Oshun State. I said, what? You that I'm looking at like this. I didn't want to argue with him. I said, okay, oh, you won't say you're from Anambra. Since you say you're from Oshun, I can't say no. He speaks Yoruba. Imagine that. A Fulani. And one of them was laughing at me. He said, why are you asking? I said, because I need to know where he is before he told me from Osho.
I beg, I want to
person.
ask a question. No? I want to ask a question, please.
Yes.
And the question is
Yeah,
going to.
just hold on. Let him be done.
Okay.
So having looked
My
at
people,
this,
I don't
based on that
understand how you
question,
guys are
That's
doing with
okay.
Mike. Someone forgets what he wants. Yeah?
Okay, hold on a second. Frank, you're going to go next. Only Biafra round up in like 10 seconds so Frank can take up the mic. I don't even
okay.
interrupt if anyone needs to
So
speak
based
in.
on this, they need to, the Yorubas
Please,
need to
10
carry their
seconds, please.
cross. They need to carry their cross. In as much as we are here now, they need to carry their cross. They need to clean their shit. In as much as we are helping them to tell them the real truth that they said they have not been killed and they know they've been killed. We have the evidences of their killings, but we can't protect them. We need to protect ourselves. It's more important. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, Frank, you can go ahead. You have 5 minutes. I could give you like 6 minutes so you can have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tochi, check your back channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Tochi. And I greet all of you that have the ability and knowing how to put words step by step to explain some things. I'm happy to speak with my siblings, all of you today. And to be honest to you, I'm speaking from homeland. I find it very, very hard to have the ability to speak, but I'm beginning to do that little by little. And the ability is actually growing because it's kind of a miracle for me to have the ability to speak and for others to hear my own view and
Is this network really bad? Because you're breaking, Frank. I think are you moving
because
around?
these Yoruba people that we're actually
It's
talking
not
about.
just you, Tochi, but you can hear him now.
If you guys know these Afonjas, they hate us more than even breed us. Whoever that is saying that they need help, Lord, no, to explain something because can you hear me?
Frank, your network is so bad. I think you
Able.
need to stay in a place that the network will be settled. If it's like you're inside, you need to like go outside to an exposed
Hello,
area. So yeah, you're coming out
not be
clear
heard.
now. We can hear
Network
you.
is really bad. If you can get to a place where your network is, then you can come
Hello,
back and speak. Because I have to pass.
You're really
I know
breaking, like you're fighting with the network.
you try to manipulate me speaking out today, but these people they hate us with all their blood. So they need our help. Even if
Um, I'm sorry, but that network is
No,
too
the
bad. It's too bad. I can't allow it to keep going. I'll pass the mic to good.
getting now.
I don't know, Master K. Can you still hear him? Because the network is really really bad. I'm sorry. When you have to go amend the network and come back, I'm gonna pass you the mic. Good man, please. You have the mic. You have 5 minutes, please. Thank you.
Let me come after Benchix. Benchix, go ahead. I'll come after you.
No, you can go ahead because the network is not really good at this point. You can go ahead, and then when you're done, you can come in when he starts dealing with his network. Unless you're not ready to speak, then I'll pass the mic to someone else.
Can I speak?
I said let
No,
Benchix
hold on,
go.
Ben.
I'm coming
Ben, you've
after.
spoken
I'll come
before.
after him.
Thank you so much, Mr. Goodman. Thank you. Happy to see you again. Yeah, I just want to chip a little bit something. What Sister Stella said. I'm not 100%
Sorry, is
agree.
Benchuk speaking?
Yes, it's Benchi speaking.
You've spoken before, so you have like 2 minutes, and then I'll pass the mic to Tech Guy because we have other people wanting to speak.
Okay,
Please.
okay,
I
no
can't hear
worries.
Benchuk though.
You
If
can
you
hear
speak
me?
in Tochi, just let me know.
Okay, wait, let me
Um,
bring him down and bring him up. Just wait, please.
Tochi, can you hear me?
Yes. Wow, this network thing is really crazy today. I think Tech Guy has his hands up. Let Tech Guy go ahead. 5 minutes, please. If your network is good, please request. I'll bring you back up, but we don't want to
Then
have the
choose.
next.
I already send you the mic.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. Can you hear me now, DK? Okay, super. You see, I didn't go agree with 100% of what Sister Stella said. In freedom, you don't have any mercy. No mercy in freedom. We can have treaty with Yoruba, but not in fighting for this freedom. This freedom has taken a lot of lives, and so, Yoruba people has consumed more than 70% of our predicament in this very race we are fighting for. So we don't mercy for anyone. I've been in military. There's no mercy. Even if your father is in your front and become your saboteur, you can bring him down and get what your freedom. So there is in this very race there is no mercy. Thank you.
Yes, Ben choose. Can I say something? 1 minute. There is something that sometimes we need to understand. Like our government and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu making some of those moves to have alliance with those people. Not everybody is going to accept what you are doing, but those things is very important when it comes to fighting for freedom. Sometimes you need number to fight for freedom. You understand? So sometimes when all these kind of things is happening, even if they are not, some of them are not saying anything, something might be going on ground. They don't need to come out and say it. You understand? Because nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. As Nigeria is now, as far as Nigeria is concerned right now, some of all these things, discussion must be going on. You won't even know. You understand? So sometimes let's not put it as if maybe no forgiveness and all those things. We are still going to fight it together. We still need them to fight for the freedom. They need us too. When we join hands together and fight, it will be very, very easy for us. Sometimes me too, I pray so that Hausa people will rise up again. Too. The middle belt will rise up. You understand? The only problem we have in that land is Fulani.
Mazi, before you can believe in somebody, you must see what that person is doing. Forget about something is going on the ground. Nothing.
Let me tell you something. You understand? Even the government that is maybe they are communicating with them on all those things, they knows why they are doing it. You understand? Sometimes you need all these numbers to fight for freedom. If you try to create enemy with everybody, it's not going to work out the way you want it. You understand? Because when the time reach, you will know that number is good for freedom. You understand? So whatever that is going on, what we have to discuss is what we are seeing now. Any other thing, we know the group that is Afonjas, any other thing that is going on, maybe the government, between the government and those, the Oduduwas or anything, we'll put it aside. What we are talking about is the Fulani that killed about 29,000 something Yoruba people. That one is what we will discuss. Whatever that is going to happen, forgiveness and any other thing again, is between the government and them, not we. One day they can come out and tell you that everything is working fine, that we are working together. You are not going to say no, because them too, they know exactly what they are doing. Freedom is game. You have to play it the way it's going to favor you. That is the only thing I can tell you. Thank you.
All right. Can I go ahead now? Sister Tochi, can I go ahead?
Tega, you're next.
Yes, you can go ahead.
All right. Good evening and good afternoon. Good
Ben
night.
Chooks, I'll bring you back up, okay?
Good night.
There are some people in the request, and I'll need to like reshuffle. So if you have anything to say again, just request, and I'll bring you back up, okay?
So my
No worries.
brother
No worries.
Mazi
Go ahead.
Tochi, I greet each and every one of you. Ife, I greet you all. Buchiku, my brother, I greet you all. Let me quickly make my submission. Ife, in as much as I respect you, I love your opinion.
Is that guy
I love.
speaking?
Yes. Can't you hear
Oh
me?
my God, I think I'm being attacked again. That guy, please, I'll just bring you down and bring you back up in a
No,
second,
everybody's
please.
hearing me. Tochi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Yep.
Just come down. You will still continue. Just come down. We'll bring you up. You will still continue.
What happened? Have they removed them? Pata pata. Right. Mhm. I think they removed. I think they. Hi, Chineke, you're gonna get melon. Waiting we do these people, eh? Which one is this? Mouthpiece. Kedu ebe anyị nọ bụ kedu ndị nke anyị na-eshi ya nke Fulani Herdsman? Is it the same thing? Do we? I don't know where we are.
Okay. Sorry about that. Mazi, Ife, in as much as I respect everybody, I respect you, your opinion. There's something I want to chip in just briefly before I make my submission. You see, in freedom, you made mention of there's 2 points you raised, which is an argument, is a strong argument, which does not water ground. In freedom, you don't need numbers. I can bet you to that. What you need in freedom is seriousness, resilience, and heart of a lion. Even if you are 10. That is why 10 British soldiers can conquer the whole West Africa. So you don't need numbers. That's number one. I want you.
Simply put, commitment, and dedication from few. Simple.
Rich, just hold on. You can raise up your hand if you want to make your submission, okay? Just hold on. I want to enlighten some people here. That is number one. Now I want to give you reference. North Korea, how many are they? But the whole world is afraid of them. That is number one, you should understand. Number two, I have been saying something about Afonja, and I don't think you understand what Afonja is. I mean, what Yoruba is to Biafra. You don't understand. With your comments since afternoon, I've been listening and I've been in the background listening. There is a certain guy you had an argument, serious argument here in the afternoon that you guys joined one space and they were talking about against Biafra and you are there and you scolded the guy. I want to let you know something. If we are 5 people that will enter Biafra, if there is only 5 people alive that will get Biafra, and those 5 people can start the country Biafra, so be it. Yorubas does not deserve mercy. Nobody deserves mercy from Biafra. I repeat, nobody deserves mercy from Biafra. You don't understand. It means you do not need to dine with your enemy. You don't need to convince your enemy. You don't need to have mercy on your enemy. I am correcting Stella right now. You don't need to, bring them in order to make sure that you pamper them into freedom. Of what gain? You don't understand Yorubas. I'm going to host a special space to educate people how demonic, how evil these guys are. Do you understand me? Anytime we're talking about this Biafra, know that everybody is angry. Rage and fury made you understand in the afternoon that we are very angry. Everybody here wants to die. We don't care what will happen. We do not care. You think all this nonsense they are doing in the court with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to give him freedom? We are going to give him freedom when we emerge. And from December 2nd, the whole world will know how mad we are. Understand that this is not a joke any longer. The time of preaching, there was a time, of course, if you can forget, if you've forgotten, let me take you back to memory lane. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu invited these guys.
I'm not hearing him again. Is anybody hearing him?
Yeah. Am I not coming out?
We can hear him very well. Go ahead.
Good.
Yeah, coming.
Showore was invited.
I'll bring you down.
We are hearing him, please. We are hearing him.
I don't understand. Showore was invited in the United States, all right, to have a peace, what we call memorandum of understanding. All right. It is happening all over freedom fighting countries. Your neighbors, you invite them. And Showore was seated down. I think the guy who coordinated the stuff is this Flav in Canada. And I just want to tell you that anytime we insult them, don't defend anybody, because we have bullets in our mouth to insult anybody who anybody who can stand as a standing block to Biafra or talk nonsense. Even if you are 60 years older than me, I am going to insult you until you are nobody again. I'm telling you. Showore was invited. Dr. Chidi, anchored the meeting, either in Canada or in the United States. But I can remember I watched it live. It was a very nice program. What happened? Nnamdi Kanu pleaded with Showore. This thing you're doing will never ever go anywhere. I know you are a Yoruba man. Do justice to your people. You have influence. Support Yoruba nation in as much as I'm supporting Biafra. Let's have alliance. And we have common enemy, which is the Fulanis, the jihadists. This is our enemy. Let us join hands together and make sure we bring these people to their knees. And it was a peaceful agreement. Now, I want to also let you know that you don't dialogue with a chameleon. You don't have any dialogue with a snake. Because if you try to make peace with a snake, the snake will be calm. After the peace, the snake will turn back and bite you. It is nature. And you cannot change natural phenomenon. You understand me? So, after the meeting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went back to London and Showore returned back to, Nigeria. The next thing we saw is Take It Back movement. That was when he created that Take It Back movement. They now sold a cap, a yellow cap, defeating IPOB red cap. Take it back movement. I think the Dr. Chidi, who are called the stupid program, was also a gubernatorial candidate of AC in Enugu. They came, they were gallivanting, making noise. And my question is, that same thing, Nnamdi Kanu has been consistent since 2013. This same thing he is talking about, this freedom, has been what is ravaging Nigeria up to today. Where is Shore? He was detained 2 days ago. Immediately he landed from New Jersey to Abuja. They detained him. Where is Dr. Chidi? Is he still talking about freedom any longer? No, he's facing his family in Canada. Bro, let me tell you. Look, this time around is the time of armed. Everybody have arm now. If you have not made provision for it, try and make. We will not. I myself and my family, we will never wait for government of Biafra in exile. I have already acquired serious armed, and I have allocated it where I will allocate it. And when the time comes, we are going home to defend our land. We don't have time for peace right now. It is time for war. Is either we die or they give us Biafra. That's just what I want to say. And for the Afonjas, let me be honest with you. We do not have any common. We don't have anything with them. There is nothing with, even in the future, if Biafran government decide to have an alliance with them, that's their business. We of this century, we understand the people they are. These guys have they contributed in killing of more than, okay, Akintola was saying, Akintola was saying 29,000. Well, that is what Fulanis have killed in his village. In my village, in Enugu, where I come from, only in Nkano, there are more than 30,000. The Fulani has killed in Nkano, where I come from. And nobody's saying anything. Now, this is just Shirut. They are just trying to play game. You think it's time they will come on social media and play game and we would start dancing to them. Fuck them. Fuck all of them, man. We are going to go. And after December 2nd, if you have 7 heads, fly on Biafran air zone and we'll shoot you down. I want you to know how angry we are, that this time around we don't need peace. We are not people of peace. We do not need peace. We don't need any reconciliation with anybody. We just want to be ourselves. We want to be Biafra. We want to serve our God the way God created us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but please wait. I have to ask you a question. You know, are you here?
Please, it's my
No.
turn to
1
speak.
second.
Please, I'm in my house now.
Allow me.
Please,
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 he
please.
called
You
me.
mentioned my
He
name so
called
many times. Who is this person? Now calm down. Allow
Yeah,
me.
just hold on. Ife, do you have a question or a submission to
Yes,
what he said?
I have to first of all ask him a question before I will say something. If you watch my statement very well, I said we can do whatever we want to do with the Yoruba people and what we are seeing. But the government, whatever the government is having with them, we should not discuss it. That one, it doesn't concern us. Are you trying to tell us not to go against whatever the government is having with the Oduduwa nation? Please.
Okay. Whatever the government have with Oduduwa nation agitators is for the government. But for us on the media.
Why you not? But you are turning it as if what I said is bad. I say we as a people can do whatever we want to do with this Yoruba what is it called? Afonja people. With us, we can do whatever we want to do with them. You understand?
I'm not trying. Get me right. I am not trying to turn it against you.
There is something that you said. Just calm down. There's something that you said. Me,
okay.
In person, what I'm trying to say is that whatever the government is having with the Oduduwa nation, we should stay clear from that side. But we as a people can do whatever we want to do with what the Yorubas are doing. Me, sometimes there are some spaces, Yoruba spaces that I will go. Yeah. Sometimes I will leave the space with anger. You understand? So you are not more angry than me. Sometimes some dangerous people don't talk too much. I'm telling the honest truth. Those who can do something for what they believe. They don't talk too much. It's not everybody that will come here and they start saying that this or that. You understand? And I'm trying to clear you on that side. And another side, what you said before, maybe you use because of that, what happened before, is what you are trying to connect with what I'm saying. Bros, what is going on, you don't know. You are not aware of it. That's why sometimes I don't like to discuss it. I don't know the part of Biafra land where you are from. Maybe what you are
Enugu.
experiencing in your place. Yes, okay. Maybe what you are experiencing in your place is not what I am experiencing in my place. What is going on in my place is the reason why I'm doing whatever I'm doing. You understand? So sometimes when you see somebody coming out to make some kind of statement or doing anything, what you need to do or to know about that person is to ask that person outside the whatever they are discussing on in public. When after discussing with that person, you will know whatever the person is doing, if what he's doing is important or not. So forget about that side. I don't want to discuss that side. What I'm doing there, yeah, I have my reason. And if you are in my shoe, you will do more, even more worst than what I'm doing now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ife. Tech guy, you're
Please, he
settled with
called
that.
me.
Stella, hold on. Stella, hold on. Tech guy, I hope you're settled with what Ife said. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're settled? I just need a thumbs up from you. Yeah, okay. Rage and Fury, you're going to use 2 minutes to ask your question because you're supposed to ask your question earlier before we move to Stella. Unmute yourself now and ask your question. Rage and Fury, are you there? Can you hear me? I don't know if you're speaking. I cannot hear you. If it is Rage and Fury speaking.
No, nobody is speaking now.
Rage and Fury,
I don't
you can
even know
unmute yourself.
who's removing my hand up all the time. I put my hand up, it will be removed. Who's removing it? Who's removing my hand every time? I put it up, remove it. Huh? Ogini,
Please,
Mouthpiece,
can
I
I
don't know.
respond to
I
Tech
have been
before he goes?
raising my hand since Stella spoke last, but the person keep removing my hand down. Ogini,
Mouthpiece, just calm
Mouthpiece,
down. Don't worry, it's gonna
mouthpiece,
get to you.
Zukwanike, Zukwa,
Mouthpiece,
Sure,
Ugo,
you're
your
going.
Ugo,
your village
BLT.
people that is bringing your hand, that your village people.
Yeah. So Rage and Fury is down. Stella, you can have your time and reply to him.
Yeah,
I give you
just
2 minutes.
because that guy said, listen, there's a difference between the Yoruba Afonja, and the indigenous normal Yoruba man that is looking to survive, just like we, the normal Biafran people, looking to survive. Listen, the way they have the Afonja, the Sabos among them, the same way we also have Sabos and among us. You remember when our Onyendu Menke told us that he sent in Nayanwodo from Enugu to go and discuss in Abuja concerning our freedom of Biafra. He got there, he started discussing on his son's position for Senate. You understand? So the way our own people, Sabos, mixed breed among us, are creating problems for us, making that is even our own brothers. That's all the onion do. You understand? So the same experience we are having is the same experience they themselves, you must understand this, are having. The same way they brainwash some of our brothers and sisters that were, that we are, they are not saying that they are not Igbos and Biafra like white, that is weak and so on. The same way also they brainwash the Yorubas, make them fight themselves, make them not to understand themselves, make them to be enmity with their own neighbors that are the Igbos or the Biafrans and the Hausas. These people are of no good. That guy, you must understand that anywhere they go to, they create enmity, they create deception, they create trouble. They are only God, I don't know, God created them to only be, to conquer and reconquer. These, I call them, they are not humans. They are not. People that can sleep with goats, sleep with um, cats, sleep with new babies, sleep with old men. Is it normal to you? These people are, we must join hands together. That's my own view. The Hausas, the Yorubas, Middle Belt, Biafrans must join hands if you want to join hands, because Biafrans are almost gone. No. In fact, we are gone. You understand? And push these people back to Futajalon where they came from. We will be living in our paradise, and I'm telling you, just like what is happening in Israel and Lebanon, where they are there, and meanwhile, these what do you call them? The Hezbollahs are busy planting bombs in private houses. We hate them to be our neighbors. We don't want the Fulanis to be our neighbors. That is it. We don't want them. We want to push them back to Futajalon where they came from. You don't you think that the Hausas and the Yorubas, they deserve peace also? But it's not like in this our government, we don't have a permanent enemy. We also don't have a permanent friend. You understand? The Afanjas continue following Musa. If he tells you to come down to in your uniform, in Nigeria military uniform, to Biafra land to buy us, you come down, we will buy you first. You understand? Don't get me wrong. It's not like we are here to do, but it's a common sense thing. That when you're looking for freedom for yourself, your neighbors, when you have gotten yours, your neighbors also are supposed, have right to be at peace also, so that you have real peace. It's of no use that you are drinking your wine and you'll be hearing kakaboom very close to you across your wall. Before you know it, one will miss target and enter your own land. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's all. But it doesn't mean that when they decide to be our enemies and come to fight us, we'll just be looking at them. No, we will fight back, and we have been fighting back. A lot of them there are Fonjas coming into Biafra land to buy us, and we'll buy them back. So that's it. And the same way we're having war with them, the same way we will also have war very soon with our sabos, the Biafran sabos within us. Like our PM said, when we get to Biafra land, we will treat their nonsense. So I appreciate you for the opportunity. Thank you, and I won't disturb you again. I'll go down to listen.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sister Stella. I think
Okay, please,
Yeah,
can you give
Sister Stella, stay there, don't go because you have to answer something.
please, can you
just
give
hold on, please.
can you give a Awim? He says his battery is going down.
Yeah,
If you check the
I'll give
comment.
him. Just hold on. According to what Sister Stella just said, what I just have to say is that, the way they are seeking, the way the houses they are actually looking for, trying to be free. If they don't create a government for themselves to speak for them, just the way Biafra Republic government is, eh, we are not going to have anything. In fact, we will build our walls. We don't give a shit about them, because their solution is to create a government that would help them create an army that will save them. They have to have that government. Then they will hear from our own government. This is just the basic thing. They are Fonjas. If they are ready, let them set up a government. Come to our own government and have a round table conversation. If this is not done, then I'm sorry. This is just what I have to say. I won't be me. You have the mic.
Thank you so much, the great sons and daughters of Biafra land. Mazideke, I congratulate you, Mazu Gochuku, Ife, Mouthpiece, so many of you great men and women of Biafra land. I have seen all of you, but I will just want to stand on the existing protocol to say this. When you are fighting a war, first of all, let me, a great salute the Prime Minister and his cabinet members of, I think some of you are here. God continue to bless you for what you are doing for the people of Biafra and for my mother's ancestral home. I will never be afraid or ashamed to call Biafra. In one leg, I'm going to support Biafra. I am going to stand in defense of my mother's ancestral land. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the lion. I saw him today while I was still in my farm. I couldn't have the opportunity because of so many things that I am tackling, with since this week. He is a great man. If you do not know what God has brought into Biafra by creating this son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are a joker. There are other tribes that wants to have half of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu possesses. Or that people are praying to have half of what you have, that you are despising. When I speak about this man, I speak with passion and let nobody or being emotional, because as a Ghanaian, I have seen a lot of things in this man. Even in the dungeon, even in the mouth of the tigers and the wolves, the hyenas, he is still roaring. The good for him is to stand idly by and begin to do things that are not, that are not related to what that great son of Biafra land believes in, which is Biafra. I share in his views, I share in his belief, and I am going to support him. Like I told you before, I'm a professional. Millions were spent on me to train me outside Nigeria. If it is inevitable, we will do it. And those that will support, I believe, majority of you will join. But I will not pray for that time to happen. And if it is going to be inevitable, we will do it. Man only die but once. I would like to tell you that do not condemn these people. Condemn their attitude. Just like we have Judases in Biafra land, so it is in Oduduwa land. You will walk with those that you have their body language and their breathing is like yours. And those that are not, those are the ones you call their funjas. We still have our funjas as well in Biafra. And we are going to work with them. But the only thing they will do to us is not to stand on our ways. Okay? This my man that is talking today that I respect so much. I started respecting him from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Professor Akintoye. He made a statement that I did not like after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had a roundtable discussion with him. That the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his group are doing their own is not the way they are doing their own, which means we are violent in nature. My people, when you are looking for something that belongs to you, if you are not violent, you will not get it. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not do what he did, Nigeria will not be looking for him. And the cohorts of Nigeria will not be looking for him. The allies of the criminality that is going on in Biafra land will not be hunting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till they succeeded in kidnapping him with the help of those people that he surrounded. They thought that they were going to, deal with him. They do not know that they are making him more. They are bringing out the more lion characteristics in him than he was before. If you see, is the world is fighting out in the court to all of us? I said no. In the military, there are friendly enemy forces. Friendly forces. That is what we call them. And so to be used a particular to be steady, to be careful and wise as the serpent. You are working with friendly enemy forces. Even if there is a group that will rise from the Hausa indigenous people in the north today, I consider them friendly enemy forces. My ideology is different from theirs. We cannot agree, but the only thing that is simple, that is, prevalence in our discussion is freedom. But the way and manner they do their own doesn't concern any of us. We do our own thing the way we want to do it. Today, they are complaining, they are shouting. Nnamdi Kanu was shouting that these people were coming. They say his methodology was wrong. Was wrong. And they have forgotten the system the caliphate uses. The caliphate will first of all tell you a pause. They will first of all dip their leg into that water and see the reaction of the crocodiles in it. If the crocodiles have gone to sleep, they will march through it. That was what they were doing in Biafra land. That was what they were doing in Biafra. And I make bold to tell you today, if you have the blood of the Biafran people in you, rejoice. You are not a coward. You are not a lily-livered human being. You are a proud Biafran. You are a brave man. You are a great son and daughter of Biafra land. If you have the blood of the Biafran people in you, you are fearful. You are feared all over the world for what you believe in, which is peace and freedom. Let nobody gag you on that. We do what we do simply because of what they have dished out to us. Do not criticize them. For the Yorubas, don't criticize them. They know how they are doing their own things. They say they are writing letters and documents, sending it all over and so on and so forth. If that is their own methodology, please give it to them. Look at those that are singing the same words you are singing, the same song, which is freedom. Not all the Yorubas are singing for freedom. So it is in Biafra land. We are singing for freedom. We are paying the ultimate price for it. There are so many people in Biafra land that don't even support what we are doing. If they will have it to finish all of us today in Biafra land, they will do it. Give them the opportunity, they will do it. So it is in Oduduwa land. So let's work with those that we can work with and make sure, put it at the back of our mind that whenever you are fighting for freedom, even when I was in the war front, that happened to me when I was in the war front. There are quite a lot of things that happened in the war front. And I would tell you that I have never killed an innocent person or someone who is a prisoner of war. I don't do that. I do the necessary things. I demobilize the person and do what the law asks me to do. Because I have the blood of Biafra in me. My mother asked me one day when I came back from Yugoslavia, if I were one of those Serbs that were in front of you in Yugoslavia that wanted you dead, what will you do to me? I told my mommy, I said, I will kill you. I will kill you. For taking that arms against me, I will kill you. If I had the opportunity, and I will kill you, mommy. That is the job I was called to do. This is the beginning of the pressure for me to leave army. Mom, and what I have seen, that is how it is. When you are fighting for freedom, freedom is life. Without freedom, you are a dead man. Your parents can be over there. You will deal with them in order to get through, to get you. You don't compromise on anything when you are fighting for freedom, my people. Let nobody romanticize you. When you free the one of is one of the most in human life. Without freedom, you will be denigrated. Do you know the reason why anybody can wake up and speak to Biafrans anyhow and call us miscreants? Because our elders in Biafra land has made themselves irrelevant by looking for position in politics. And that is why we say no. When you are preparing a palm oil, there are quite a lot of things that will be there. You will not eat it because you will see maggot, you will see cockroaches, you will see caterpillars, you will see the other one they call, is it apa beetle? Apa na ngongwo, manyangwo, as in Igbo, my mother's people call it. Apa na manyangwo. They will fall into it. And after the preparation, the sifting and everything, heating, boiling, you will see that red, beautiful palm oil. And you would like to consume it. But while they were preparing it, a lot of things were in there, impurities, ordinary that you would not have, considered or even taken. That is how our freedom is. That is how freedom is, my people. I was honest. You are the father and the handed fighting for it, defending at the cost of their lives. If you come and say you're not going to fight it, then you render your children unborn, to be slaves. Is that anyone that rises up from that side is being destroyed because their forefathers allowed these people to take over and establish. Obadiah Melafia came out and spoke. Mysteriously, the man died. Zamani Lekot, Major General, go and see what they did to him. Aminu Kanu, the same thing. So do you think that if these people had the opportunity, the Fulani Caliphate had this opportunity, they would not replicate the same thing in Biafra land? Why didn't they? They fear you. They fear you. They cannot try you. They fear you. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happened, didn't they go to to Channels TV and begin to announce in the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's IPOB ESN has chased them out of business in Southeast? Didn't they confess? But when the letter, what is this name? The Ondo, is it Ondo governor was telling them to move away from their forest, what happened? They wrote a letter to them because they no longer fear them. Be proud of who you are. Today, they are announcing how many people that they have killed in Yoruba land. Why they are busy, telling South Africans to kill Igbo people. Very shameful. They are funjas. I'm not telling you that there are no good. There are bad people in that place. Those are their funjas. There are great Yoruba people that we can work with. The methodology, might be different, but the same song is freedom that they are singing. We must work with anybody. And when you are doing that, consider anybody that does not belong. Even me, consider me in freedom. Consider you are one, you are okay as a friendly enemy person. As I'm sitting down here, I don't even trust myself because I do not know what tomorrow will bring. It is only Chukwu Okike Abiyama that cannot change. Human being can change at any time, and change is one of the only thing in this life that is constant in human life. Change. The change. Are you going to change for the better? Are you going to change to fight to restore your fathers' ancestral life? Are you going to defend it anywhere? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. We are in a very delicate situation, surrounded by enemies, and we must be careful when we are doing whatever we are doing, even amongst us. I thank you, my great people, and may God bless all of you for giving me this privilege to speak the way I speak. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you
Can
so
I?
much, my
Yeah. Can
brother
I speak
Owen.
now? Everybody has spoken. Can I speak now?
Yeah, of course. I was just about to call your name.
I've not spoken. No.
Who's that?
I'm not
I was
speaking,
just
people.
about to call your name,
Oh.
mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece,
Frank,
please. Oh,
just hold
sister, you
on.
used to have
Go
network. I mean,
ahead. Right, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Frank, you can go ahead. You've gotten a permission already. Frank, is your network okay?
hello, can I speak?
Yes, you are being heard. We are all ears. You can unmute your mic and drop your submission. Frank, can you hear me? I don't know if anyone can hear me, but Frank is not. I cannot hear Frank. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you. This is me. Give me what I do before they come at me.
Please, oh, now
But
that I
but
have small
but
network, let me
but
speak because rain
but
is
this
falling here.
I don't
but
know
this
if Frank
this
can hear me at all. If he just talk to Frank, please.
They are attacking the
Frank
space, so
Frank is
even
speaking now.
I can't even see myself again.
Frank, you
Frank,
can
is your
continue.
network.
Can I
The
speak?
fact that rain is falling at your
Okay.
side and you
Yeah.
are in the zoo
Good evening, my
is
people.
not.
And to
Zaki,
be honest to you, the way,
Frank is
yes,
speaking.
the way I
Okay.
see, yes, I'm speaking now. I'm speaking now. My people, please, I want to narrate a small story to explain the situation we and these Afonjas are in this very struggle now. And I thank everybody for today, and I thank God for the opportunity of this whole thing. Yoruba people are like a neighbor that have children, and you have children, and when troubles arises in the streets, she will first point your, as in if her children commit something, she will first point your own children when security people comes to do arrests, to see, as in to get arrest of the person that committed the crime. They will keep doing it till a day being now, a day where houses, as in the two houses, is actually being on fire, and you yourself being an Igbo person find the opportunity to save all your children out, trying to take all of them out of the house, and you discover that your neighbor, being the Yoruba, is in the house, and you want to go and save him because you are being an Igbo person, you have a good heart, you want to go and save them. She will try to drag you inside the house so that you get burnt, you and your own children. My people, the situation we are now, we should be struggling so hard to save ourselves. Be focused. These people, everything is takia for them. The Yoruba people, they will do everything to drag us behind. They will do everything. These people, they hate us more than the Fulanis. Everybody should focus. All we need now is to save our own self. It's only who that saves himself that has the ability to save others. We have not saved yet. Haven't even gotten our freedom. We shouldn't pity Yoruba people at all. That is how they manipulated Nnamdi Kanu and used Sunday Igboho to dupe us before. Now it's only Koiki that is talking about the freedom. Once in a while, once in 3 months, Sunday Igboho will come and talk. My people, we should be focused. All we need now is to save our own self. If they are serious, we will know later. But see, Yoruba people,
Frank, are you there?
I think Frank. I don't know. Frank, can
I
you hear
can
me?
hear him. I can hear him again.
I think the network has attacked Frank. But we have a
I'm done
guest.
For this,
speaking. Oh, I'm done speaking.
okay, okay.
Mouthpiece, you can go on.
For this,
Okay.
Wait, mouthpiece,
Okay.
can you give us a second? We have a guest in the
wait,
house. I see
okay.
Mohammed Waziri here. This is I think he's a governor, and let's hear what he wants to say to us. Maybe he wants to talk on the Fulanis. Mohammed Waziri, can you hear us? Unmute your mic and speak
Sound
to
and good.
Waziri. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, sound and good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Talk. Drop your
No,
submission.
ask me to come to the space and talk to Mark and talk. So what do you want me to talk about for you? Talk to me.
Talk on the topic. Fulanis want to finish the Yorubas, while the BLA, the Biafra Liberation Army, are defending the Biafrans.
I've seen your
If
topic.
you're
Okay, you want me
standing for the good Fulanis, the bad ones want to finish the Yorubas. They've been killing them. They've been maiming them.
to jumbo through so that I can see the fact that we are the plan are killing the Yorubas, please?
Just go through the jumbotron. You'll see something that we posted there. It
Let me
says
address the topic for
it
you and I'll
says
let
you just hold on. Just hold on. Let me explain it to you. Hold on. I'm going to mute your
I
mic
don't
and I will explain it to you right now.
know.
So it says the Fulani headsmen have killed over 29,000 Yoruba people. It is time to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. This is coming from a very renowned professor named Professor Akintoye. So he's talking on the Fulanis that are killing his people. What do you have to say to this? I don't know where you stand. Maybe you stand for the good Fulanis that claim that they are not killing. But right now, it says that Fulani headsmen have killed over 29,000 people, Yoruba people. What do you have to say to this, Mohammed Waziri? Can you hear me, Budabakinka? Open your mouth.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, answer us. Answer us. Drop your submission on as regards that.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I so much believe in one Nigeria, and I have no place like Nigeria. And I'll be so happy to see, I'll be so glad to see that you have the guts to talk on Yoruba. Why can't they talk for themselves and talk for their own Biafra? So you just want to kind of bring chaos in between the Fulanis and the Yorubas because they are now telling you people should leave. And for me, Mohammed, I still stand where I stand to. How I wish I can become the president of Nigeria. It's very simple. Very, very simple for me.
Oga, you will not threaten us with genocide on this app. Mute your mic, you
Now,
barbarian. Mute that idiot. Mute him.
You are a
Mute
barbarian.
that
Mohammed,
idiot
thunder
now.
fire you. If you're a Nigeria president, what are you going to do?
Mohammed Waziri.
No,
This
no,
your
no. No,
submission
no.
is really unbelievable.
Take, this is not a
Did
laughing
you
matter.
just tell
It's
us
with
that you if you are the president, so you
you
have
want to know if he's a president. Let's know what he want to
wait,
do.
so you have
President.
plans on being the president, you yourself?
I can answer any of your questions.
Ife, please mute. With all due respect, please. Mazdake, if you want to hear what he has,
Yeah. I don't know. Mohammed.
1 minute, my brother, please. I mean no disrespect. If you want to hear what this bastard has to say, check the jumbotron. Many Biafrans are listening all over the world. I do not want them to get triggered. I do not want them. I do not want. Can you
Okay,
hear
please
me?
allow me to.
Can you hear me?
Mazake, please allow me to talk
Yes,
to him. Allow
Mobility,
me to
one
talk to
minute.
Mohammed.
Mobility, 1 minute, please. I beg you.
I yes.
1 minute, I beg
Wait
you.
first. Yes,
Please.
I can hear you, Christopher.
I do not want Biafrans who are listening to this back home.
Christopher,
Yes, 1 minute, please,
please.
mouthpiece. I beg you, please. I do not want Biafrans all over the world who are listening to this space to get triggered or get traumatized in addition to what we are going through. Like I said, if you want to hear what he wants to say, I've posted it on the Jumbotron and you can see his face there. Because I exposed this barbarian, he has changed his profile picture. But you cannot hide. We know who you are. And that threat, you don't threaten us. Biafrans have marked your face. Okay? You can run and you cannot hide.
You see that Fonja soldier where they hold for Kigwe State. Now so they go hold you, and that thing where you talk, you go repeat them. I promise you this. Okay? You threatened us with genocide, and you will not mute your mic. So, Mazdake, I know you want other opinions and all, but with all due respect, this guy will not come to our space and disrespect the dead. No, he will not speak on this space. Thank you so much. I mute my mic now.
Yeah,
But who is
for the
but
fact that he came up here and
Taki,
mentioned.
Taki, please 1 minute. And the other another one is here again. Abubakar. Are
Yeah,
you the
yeah,
one
I was the
bringing?
one that
I
brought Abubakar up. I want to hear what
who
he has to
who
say
then
as
who bring
regards this.
who bring the other guy up again?
Mazdake, please.
Zake,
If if
Mazdake, please. You know, I've not said something
please,
for a very while.
Yes,
please,
Hello, hello.
mobility,
calm
mobility.
down now.
This is mobility.
Calm down.
This
Yes,
is
calm
my
down first.
this is my
I
turn.
want to
This is my turn.
yes.
Mobility, please, please, please,
Yeah,
please, please.
mouthpiece,
Mouthpiece,
wait,
you're going
please.
to go. Mouthpiece, you're
Mouthpiece,
going to
wait,
go. You're the
please.
next person to
Yes,
speak,
I'm
okay?
trying to know how they come up.
Um,
That is why I'm asking. You
Because
understand?
you
Both
guys
of them,
look at
even
look
the
at
first
look
one.
at they're
Yeah,
attacking our
because
space. They're
yes, because
attacking our
when he
space.
made
Look
that
at
statement,
now. Oh my God.
he was trying to threaten us. I wanted to hear that threat from him. You understand? That is why I said it. I don't even know how we
Ife,
come how we came
Ife,
up, but that
Ife,
threat, because this is how
Ife, hold
they
on.
move around,
Can you
threaten
hear me?
people. You know? Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, hold on. For the fact that he came here and said he's for one Nigeria. Hmm? So many of us on this space right here, so many Biafrans, we are not in support of that and will get triggered. He has made his stance and he also said if he was the president of this country, so definitely he's even aspiring to be the president. With all due respect, I would not bring Mohammed Waziri up to the stage again. Okay, whatever threat he has, let him put it up in his ass. So we are going to move the mic from here. Abubakar, you're going to go after Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece, I'm going to unmute you now, and you have the floor to talk. Mouthpiece, go on.
Mazi, I think after mouthpiece is me.
No, don't worry, Ben Chooks. I have the queue here. Don't worry. I'm going to handle it. Mouthpiece, unmute yourself. I don't know if the network has started kicking you out and doing all its shenanigans. If you can hear me, unmute yourself, Mouthpiece. I don't know if they are attacking Mouthpiece again. Mouthpiece, can you hear me? If you can, you call Mouthpiece and tell her to
Mouthpiece,
unmute
are you
herself.
there? I don't think she can hear us. Mouthpiece.
I'll
No,
bring
she's
her back
out.
up.
Wait. Let me bring her.
I
Yeah,
think the
just
network
yeah. She's
holding it.
really fighting with the network. I think she was raising up her hand for a while, and they kept kicking her out, and I'll send her. I'll send her the invite again, so she has one or two things to say. I know she has some things on her heart to like bring out. So Mohammed Waziri, I don't think you should be in this space again because you used your time very well to like buttress your point and you made your point. So we know your stand here. We don't need you on our
But
floor anymore.
the problem is that these people they always like to threaten people. I don't know
Let
if they
them just
maybe
show that threatening
if they
in
think
their
maybe they
asshole.
have two heads or 4 hands or 6 legs. I don't know. You understand? They always
There's
like to
no
threaten
problem.
people.
There's
One
no
Nigeria.
problem. Don't worry. We don't even need to
I
hear the
can't
threat
even hear
that they
you.
want to threaten us because
All these
the
things now
threat
because of one
is
one Nigeria.
useless. We gave them a countdown already, and I don't think the threat is is anything that would turn our quest for redeclaring our independent state of Biafra. There's no threat that can ever block our redeclaration on the December the 2nd. So any threat you have, I will advise you to just seal it under your armpit. Thank you so much.
Mohammed
That's
Waziri.
okay. It looks like there are people we need to
Mohammed
bring up. If
Please,
Waziri.
there's anyone that's
You
spoken on
Mazdake, I want
previous
to make this
on the
submission
stages
Mohammed
before I
that
mute
take
Waziri,
them
my
you
phone.
down
can
so
buy
we can bring
ticket,
people
yeah?
up
Buy
because
ticket and come to
Tochi, what did you
looks
say?
like
December
Please.
2nd. December 2nd,
I
Waziri,
said
buy
it looks
ticket,
like we need to
please.
bring Christopher up is Raven, and if there's anyone that's spoken up here, we can put them down in the audience and bring them
Yeah,
up and bring
yeah,
some
yeah.
purpose up.
Alwin,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you down. If you have something else, you can request the mic, and I'll bring you back up. Yeah. So, uh, Mouthpiece came with her other account. Let me see if I can add. Oh my God,
Allow somebody to speak
Abubakar,
now.
please, one second. You're going to request again. Can I bring Mouthpiece? I'm going to bring Mouthpiece. Abubakar, you're going to request again, so I'll bring you up.
Daddy, allow Christopher to speak first. Then Mouthpiece will come up.
All right, no problem.
Yes, let Christopher speak. Then after, then Mouthpiece will pick the mic.
I mean, you could have left Abubakar up there and take someone that
No,
hasn't
I'll bring
spoken.
Abubakar back. Don't worry. Abubakar is fine. Abubakar is fine. Abubakar, if you can hear me, please just chill there. Sit your ass down. Okay?
Yeah. You see, I'm back. Look, I told you the moment it's Abubakar that was attacking me. Don't give Abubakar the mic every time.
No, Mouthpiece. No.
It's not good. It's not good because you guys.
Abubakar is not a tech guy.
No, whether he's but the moment the moment you give some hold on, please.
There are two people here too.
Hold on, please. Hold on, let me speak because it's my turn. When you bring somebody and you give the person the mic, the person has the opportunity to attack people accounts and attack the space, and that is what they came for. They are not here to align with you, to work with you, and it's not good for us. It's not good for us if we keep doing this all the time. I don't know, because if the only thing is that you guys are making me is that if I come to your space and I see Abubakar, I won't come in and I'll stay out. It's not a must that I have to come to space to speak. But if I'm on the space already and he comes, the moment he comes, I am frozen, I am muted or whatever. Look, I want to tell you, even a layman's understanding of the tech, if you give somebody the mic, the person has the opportunity. Please. Okay, let me go.
Mouthpiece, let I understand where you're coming from. Even me, I've been having this issue before Abubakar Mohammed came into this room. It's been going on.
But,
It's not
but,
just
but
about
yeah, but
Abubakar
of course,
or Mohammed.
Mouthpiece, I
If
want
we're
you to
going to
listen
do
to
it
me.
that way, that means nobody
Mouthpiece,
else can
please, I want
come
you
up
to
here
listen to
except
me.
the chairman.
I understand what you
If
said.
we're going to run the room, people are being attacked regardless of who is up or who is
yes,
not. Like,
I know that.
attack
I know
before this
that.
even came in here.
I know
So
that.
it's not about that, really.
Mouthpiece,
Yeah.
I think the solution to what you just said now, I'm going to state the solution. What we are going to do is that anytime you want to speak, whoever is going to attack will be in the listener section and you would be on the speaker. So when you're done, we'll bring whoever wants to speak up. Okay?
Yeah,
This would
because the moment
reduce
I
the
want to
attack you
speak,
think is
always he
coming.
does that every time I want to speak. He has done it severally. Okay? The moment I
Okay,
want to
yeah,
speak,
that's why I said anytime you want to speak, he'll be on the listener and you will be on the speaker session. So we know that there's no attack coming in as long as you're on the speaker session. It will be just us. Then when you're done, we'll bring him up. Okay? This
all
is
right.
just a very, very simple thing. This is a solution to what you just said.
Okay.
I just
Abubakar does
agreed
not
that
have
yes,
the
he's attacking
technology
you.
to
Yeah.
attack
So just
anybody.
go on with your submission, mouthpiece.
Abubakar
So,
does not have what it takes to attack anybody because he's a Fulani man. He does not aware of technology. He does not know what it takes at all to attack
Alovi,
anybody. So
don't
let
worry,
nobody
don't
give
worry.
them that.
You have your time to talk, Alovi, don't worry. Mouthpiece, please go on with your submission.
okay. So what I wanted to say to chip in again is that I want to ask our people, how many times will the rain beat you for you to know that you're drenched? How many times will you be flogged for it to pain you? Our people will like to say we want to be all lovey-dovey. We have to be good to everybody. We have. Oh, I don't want to use, because if I use, if I want, if in fact, if I want to use the word I want to use, every one of you will run away from here. Our people, you don't listen. Who wants everybody? We need friend. We need friend. Which friend do you need? How many times will the Yorubas kill you? How many times will the Yorubas, even the ones that you say are good, how many times will they kill you before you know? How many times did our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sit down with them? The one that Ojukwu, our eternal father, did, was it not an eye opener for you? Okay, let's say that one was a first mistake. Okay, then it came with our leader. Then the third one was with our prime minister. Our prime minister sat down with them. In fact, I was one of the people that told I said it on Twitter. I said, take a long, I'm not saying that you should not discuss with them. Of course, government to government, yeah, you can discuss with Oduduwa Nation, yeah, but use a long spoon. Believe me, you do not bring anyone that is your enemy. You know this person is a staunch enemy, very close to you. Believe me. If you want, look at what this Fulani guy came here to say. This one is one I sent to you people. Look at what he said. You people, you are fighting for Yorubas. You leave Yorubas to fight for their fight for them. That you people are trying to bring enmity between them. I don't know. Look, you haven't finished your own. You haven't finished fighting your own fight. You're fighting for somebody else. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. You guys are sometimes I don't know how to put it for our people really to listen, because always for more, I like to say I told you so, and I will rub the pepper very well on you when that time comes. Okay, you want to be, what is okay, how many people have said anything about those how we the clemency our prime minister gave to that Yoruba guy that came to kill your own people? How many people of their people came? It's only okay. Sunday Boho that sent that message or whatever that our prime minister aired on his page. You know, how many of them? Some of them were even saying, "Do you think that what you did is going to stop us from killing you?" You know, but still, our people, we still don't want to learn, and we are here discussing them when we are supposed to be discussing our own. If really, yeah, what we want is, if they're not our enemy or whatever, they should just keep quiet. We are not fighting them. They are not our fight. Even the only people we are fighting are the Fulanis that are coming, but they are being used as foot soldiers to infiltrate us and come into our land and kill us. So we want to because they cannot fight their weak, we have to fight their fight. Finish your own fight, because I yield. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But Mapis, yeah, please wait. Who is this? Calm down. Mapis, nobody is fighting for the Yoruba people. I don't think you understand what is going on. Nobody is fighting for Yoruba people. I don't know if you know the kind of propaganda that these Afonjas they are pushing since all these days. You understand? We are trying to push back. Nobody is fighting for them. They will fight for themselves. But if you go to their space and see what these people are doing, I know some of us here always go and listen to what they are saying. Everything they do is all
I
about
can't hear you,
attacking Biafran
Pedro.
people. Last time, the space they host last time is they are there calling Ojuku all sorts of names, attacking PM, attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now this kind of thing is coming out from their own place. We have to push back. So we are not fighting for them. They will fight for themselves. But we need to send a message to them. That's exactly what we are doing. Thank you.
Okay. Under 2 minutes.
Okay.
Christopher, use your 2 minutes to make your submission quickly.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. I'm very busy, so I'm not making a submission right now. First, I want to say I greet you, the host, the co-host, and everybody here. If I seemed a bit rude or whatever when I jumped in, I apologize for that. But I would not apologize for defending my people. Okay? When we host spaces like this, you should understand that It's been aired all over the world. We have our media team. Okay, they broadcast this. People back home are also listening. I am not opposing or telling you not to bring people with different opinions to our spaces, because in many cases it makes it you can debate and all that. And I am not saying we the people of Biafra get triggered, but you see that guy, that barbarian that came here, look at the jumbotron Ife. I already exposed this guy. I exposed him. I exposed him to the point that he changed his profile picture. He disguised and came here. So whatever he wanted to say is what I put on the jumbotron. That is just what I came to do. And I would not stay here and let someone come and disrespect our fallen heroes and threaten the life of Biafrans when our people back home want to listen, learn, and get hope. Okay? And have hope and, not be depressed and all that. So thank you so much. I just wanted to clarify that. I'll go back to listening.
Yeah, thank you, Christopher.
Yeah, thank you.
The guy,
Thank you
the
so
guy
much,
himself, I
Christopher.
did not even see him when he came up. You understand? But my point is that that statement that he wanted to make, like trying to say if I'm a president. So me, I wanted to hear what he want to do to us. You understand? For saying that if he is a president of the country, that British company. You understand? That is my point, because what they do is always go out and threaten people and all those kind of things. So I know that it's about to threaten us. You understand? So I wanted him to do maybe that threaten, so that we know exactly what is in their mind. We know that they hate us so much. I know that there is nothing that is going to see here. Last time, the other one, the Abubakar himself. Last time you were here when I asked him a question. Now you understand? He was trying to push it. All of them you see here, they support the death of Deborah. There is nothing anybody can tell me about that. I know them very well. You understand? So the thing is that they can say whatever they want to say. Is coming to defend Yoruba. Why is it that the Yoruba himself, they are not the one coming to defend themselves here? We know what we are doing. These people, they have been pushing propaganda against us, calling our people that we are killing ourselves, we are doing this and we are doing that. But now, Fulani is killing them. None of them is saying anything. Go to their spaces. Nobody is hosting space because of this thing. So sometimes we still need to remind them that something is happening in their own place. But they because they don't have the balls to fight, they decided to keep quiet. Whatever they sign with the Fulanis is between them and the Fulani. We don't care. But we need to push back sometimes. Thank you.
Yeah, please, can
Yeah,
I say
thank you
one or
so
two
much,
things on this?
Ife. I was literally the one that invited him here because I wanted to hear where what he was going to say as regards the Fulanis and everything that is going on, and he
You guys,
literally wanted to threaten us, and he
I
said some
come to
things
our
about
space
when he's
and
going to be the
collect my
president. I don't know when he's thinking, but the way it is now, maybe he's thinking he's going to be the president when a dollar is going to be 35,000 naira, the exchange rate of dollar. But I want to promise you that the Biafrans, we are going to go December the 2nd. Okay? There's nothing that you can use your mouth to control. If you have any ambition, any future ambition, I don't know, Biafrans are not included. You talking down on Biafran, we are gone already. Okay, there's
His
no
presidency will be in the north, not in our land.
exactly. It's going to be in the north, and it's when the naira is going to be equivalent. One naira, one dollar is going to be like 35,000. Like, just the way Zimbabwe currency is. That's the way. Maybe that's when he wants to rule Nigeria, but everything is going to be to him. So I'm going to pass the mic to Mobility. Mobility, you have some things to say. I want you to unmute
That
yourself. Then we go to Ben Chooks, and
Mazda
after
that
Ben Chooks,
time, can you hear me? That time, one a gemma will be 3,000 naira. One a gemma.
it will be equivalent to the same naira. It will be one ejema to 35,000 naira. As long as $1 is 35,000 naira, one ejema will be 35,000 naira too. Make them
Yes.
go argue am. Exactly. So Zobondizu, are you still there? I think he dropped. Oh my God.
I think I should be the one to go now.
No, you're not the one, Alobi. Just mute your mic there. You're not the
I
one.
think I'm the
There are a lot
next
of
person
people
to
on the
go.
space.
I'm not supposed to
Chukuma,
go.
mute your mic, please. Just hold on. Hold on.
You
Ben
need
Chooks, you wanted. Okay, yeah, mobility is back. Mobility, go on.
Yeah, good evening, my people. Good evening, every one of you. I greet you all in the name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Yes, I still remain my humble self, mobility, chatting from the homeland. I don't want much to say today because the space has been hosted since morning, but I wasn't chance enough to have a come and because I have a lot to say. You see, these Yoruba people that you people are talking about, there is nothing you will do that you tell a Yoruba man that you change their way. We know these people, we have done with them. You could remember when our eternal leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, freed their brother Awolowo to go and liberate his own people from Nigeria. But what was the payback? Do you know that Awolowo was in Calabar prison and nobody was taught about him? You understand? Nobody talked about freeing him, but it is a Biafran, being that we have no any hatred against these people. We just want to be a nation of our own. Ojukwu free him to go and liberate his own people, but what he's doing to pay back Ojukwu is what? By sabotaging the effort, colluding with the so-called Fulanis to come and carry out genocide on our own people. So you see a Yoruba man, there are people that whenever you discuss one with them today, I don't know what, tomorrow they switch to two. They will switch to two automatically. They are people who doesn't fight things on, they cannot stand on their own to liberate themselves. They will always want to cling on two hands. They are standing between the fence to see from that two hands they can get what they want, then they can abandon the two. You understand? So these people are not gonna this is the time for this. The time for mercy is gone now. We don't want any fucking garden, anything to do with anybody in that contraction called Nigeria, because these people have desecrated us, they have bastardized our name, and they have said all sort of matter of disdain against us. You understand? We are not in for that. And to that, fucking that, show is the same thing. Look at when our leader was out of prison, he spoke with the what's it called? The one that has tooth like nail, Fanny Kayode. Today it was about man. He was the same man. Our leader was. They ate together. They wine together. Our leader was. He was like, oh, they were good friends. You understand? But what happened? He turned around and started biting us back. And where is him today? Nowhere to be found. Nobody should tell me anything about the Afonjas. I know quite all right. There are the good Yorubas who truly want their own freedom. But the fact remains that it seems to me that the majority of we are in charge of that Yoruba land are the Afonjas. Because the real Yorubas, they are good in nature, but they are not outspoken, and they are still afraid. They can't stand on their own. So imagine imagine people that cannot even challenge a stranger in their own land, talk about of defending their own self. I watched a clip when I was I watched a clip where a tax collector in the so-called Lagos was being killed. He was killed by the so-called Fulanis, the Okada riders. So they trample on the guy, they trample on him with the bike, they trample on him multiple times in front of the Yorubas. None of them have come to condemn that incident. But they're always good at this demolition, the properties and our buildings owned by Biafrans in Lagos State. And somebody is coming here to try to throw or trying to gaslight me to believe that we can still work hand in hand with this kind of people. How many times have you heard that most of this demolition going on in Lagos that other tribes are being affected? It is majorly we the Igbos. They are the target. We are the target. And these same people, they are calling for us to do what again? I mean, to do what when our exodus is almost at hand, when we are almost to exit this, they will gonna be the one to come close to us, because I see them as people, as snitch. They will come close to you to know your secret, then they will not go back, then they replan, and they'll come back to look for a possible way to thwart that's your secret. And that's why we have to be careful. You can see our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has never again mentioned the freedom of any Yoruba man. He has already washed his hand, just the way Pilate washes his hand when they were about to crucify Jesus Christ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọkwụga aka n'isi ndị a kpọpụ ya sị nwanne m isi n'obe ka isi n'ọkụ mmụọ ka gị mma jee ka ị na n'ọkụ ka ọkụ lena gị okay ọtago by. We are not here to romance any bastard here, any idiot, especially now that we are very angry, we are very, very annoyed. You can see the way our leader was standing today in court. Who is the prosecutor? An Afonja man. Who is the chief, the judge in the matter? A Fulani. You see the way they do it. Is there any Biafran that they are called the case to come and treat the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Was there any Biafran there? But because they know what they are doing. As you are telling me, if 100,000 Yorubas die today, it's none of my business. That is how they want it. You understand? We are is to make sure that our own land is being protected. I'm not here to look at Uche face. I know they don't come here. Don't come Lagos to come Cambridge. I'm not here to look Uche face. They should die. In fact, they should, if they can, Fulani can take over the whole hand. Let them take it over. It's none of my business. It is fucking none of my business. Because these same people, they have done us. They have treated us like even God Himself didn't treat Satan the way these Yorubas treated us. And they're telling us that they are doing underground. They forget about these people. Okay, we know them. Nothing. They will just come and do. At the end of the day, they will go back. And they will change automatically. So we know them. When they are ready for their freedom, they should get up and fight for their freedom. Because we are already living that contraction called Nigeria. I don't even see any Yoruba man that I give accolade. I don't even see. Who am I going to say, okay, this Yoruba person, I give him an accolade? Who? Is it Obasanjo? Forget about Prof. Akintoye. Prof. Akintoye is just a one-man voice crying in the wilderness, which those vultures surrounding him are trying to suppress. Even if the man has a goodwill pertaining to his people, and everything the man says geared towards the benefit of his own people, not for the benefit of everyone in general. But we Biafrans, we mostly treat matters to benefit everyone. And we said, okay, enough is enough. To your tent, O Israel. And you see the way this plan is it called Abubakar? I don't know if he's here, the idiot, whether he has left here. I see the way the Mohammed came here was like trying to say all manner of rubbish. Please, if these guys will come on our space, because if they will not respect us, they cannot have any meaningful thing to engage us. Rather than come and spewing their nonsense word on us, I think we should not let them in this space again. You understand? We don't fucking need them, their contribution. Let them keep it to themselves. We don't fucking need to, we don't even want to hear their voice, whatever they are. You can see they have started disappearing because the true voice has been heard. I cannot see Mohammed and I cannot see the Musuli. You understand? I'm not here to, Adibin is here now, we'll use Hausa language to finish him. You understand? I have been in the north. I was born bred in the north. I know everything about them. I ate their food. I know everything about them. That was when the country was good. I used to enter their mosque safe, where we doesn't know anything, we're kids. But I know anything, I can tell you more about these people. So the fact remains that they hate us. Sometimes you will see an average Hausa man who claims he like you, but his religion will make him hate you because he has been indoctrinated to hate Biafran according to their religion. You understand? He might not somehow display it in time to you, but in some cases, in some rare incidents, he will do it to you. He will do it to you. He will always prove. Even when he sees they are maltreating the Biafrans, they will just keep quiet because that is what they have been indoctrinated to believe. Yeah? So this time around, we Biafrans have suffered a lot in the hands of these Janjaweed and these Afonjas. And we said enough is enough. If you want to keep alliance, keep your fucking alliance to yourself. We are going, and we don't need alliance with terrorists. You can overhear one of them in the other space claiming that Nigeria, that we Igbos won't do anything, that Nigeria is going to be Islamized, that nothing will happen. These people are just goddamn terrorists. You understand? So we are not here. We in Biafran land, we are gearing. All of us now, we have been preparing our flags and everything to welcome the new nation. We don't want any people that will take us back to Egypt. So let them be their be. When they want to come to Biafra land, it is up to our PM and the protocols and the proceedings of the Biafran government to grant them the state to come. That is the only thing we do to them. You see any fight that has to do with the liberation of their Afonjas, my brother, count me out. Because it didn't happen first, it didn't happen the second, neither has it happened the third. So we are brutally brutal on these people. You understand? When they are ready to feed themselves. If they are not ready to feed themselves, let them remain perpetual slavery. In fact, let the whole land go. In fact, if Fulani from any part of the world can come and occupy that land, I'll even like it. What is my business? How does it fucking concern me? Am I from Afonja? Do you know how many times you have tried to be good to these people? How many times you have tried to let them know that they need to come together to fight for the freedom of ourselves? But they keep thwarting it and they keep saying all manner of things. Keep saying we are just doing this because they doesn't want us to progress. Yeah? Because they doesn't want us to have our own seaport. Yorubas, they will never allow such. They always want us to come and patronize their seaport because their people barely import goods from outside the country. It's Biafrans that are mostly the people who are importing food and goods from outside the country. How many Afonjas can pay house rent in Lagos, as so to say? Even here in Biafra land, safe. How many of them have house? And what is their benefit? What's the economic benefit to us? If us as a Biafra, what is the economic benefit of an Afonja to Biafra? The only thing I'm seeing there is some of our people have intermarried with them, especially our ladies, because of their money. So what is it? Let them be on their own, just the way Israel is on its own. Let us be on our own and enjoy our fullness of life. We don't want people that will come and corrupt our mind. We have had it enough with them. We have had it enough with them. And we said enough is enough. We have been in the zoo with them. We have seen shege in their hand, and we don't want to see that shege anymore from them. Because if they come this time around, we will use sword and everything to pierce them to death. That is the only thing that I'm seeing here. Because enough has been enough. Look at the way they have been treating our leaders' case. Yeah? How can a court disobey its own court again? A court, not even a DSS, because it is more understandable that if it is a DSS or any other government parastatal under the executive arm, but have gone against court order, we will say, okay, but the courts are trying to maintain their temerity and posterity. But in this case, their own court has been bastardized by their own selves. Can you imagine a judge going against court? A judgment delivered by Supreme Court, and a judge is working against it. And what does that tell you? The same Afonja man is the one in charge of prosecution against our leader. He's the one prosecuting our leader. He's a prosecuting counsel. He's an Afonja man. And then I handed the judge to the Fulani. And you are not telling me to come and romance their fucking ass? Man, that is enough. Enough is enough. We have had it enough with them, please. Now that we are into Biafra, what we are thinking is either they recognize us or my brother will go it the other way. Anya Zoya. Anya Zoya Hachokazo. Anya Zoya. Just like the way the other of our brothers spoke. We in Biafra, we know what we are seeing. And we can tell you what we are going through. You understand? Our land is under siege by this useless Janjaweed in uniform, parading up and down. But thank God we have an army that has been decimating them. And somebody will come in them, and the same Afonja and the Fulani are the people supporting the killing of our own people in Biafra land. And someone will come and tell me that we should go for alliance government, alliance war, government what? Is Afonja a government? Are they not still paying allegiance to their one Nigeria? They are one Nigeria. Let them continue. Fulani also enjoy your one Nigeria. Go and kill yourselves. Allow us to go. Let's go and serve our own God in our own land. Let's serve Chukwu Abiam. Then you will know that Biafra land is too sweet. Even as now, forget about the invasion. Our land is sweet. It's just because we have the presence of the occupation of the Janjaweed military everywhere, trying to look for who to kill for no reason. What is the work of the Janjaweed military in our land? What is their work? What is their benefit to us? They are terrorists. Nothing. Just looking for who to buy for nothing. Eh? My brother, I think I will yield this mic, and I didn't come this evening because Master K, I'm not happy the way you treated me. You will have allowed me to answer that useless. I don't like it. Why will you be meeting me that way? I host spaces. Allow someone to speak his mind. You understand?
My
We
brother,
Biafrans, we are not
see,
happy what is going on. I try to address that Fulani Janjaweed in the language he will understand. I will speak Hausa to him so that he will know what I'm saying. Who the hell he think he is? He's a fucking ass. He's not up to my shoe. He's a very useless thing. What is his contribution here? What is his contribution in this place? How does he benefit us? Do you think we Biafrans come here to look at their fucking shitty ass? Please, we have had it enough. Please, let's concentrate and kick the fucking ass of them. Let them go and join Abe and their useless monkeys in the zoo and continue ranting like monkeys and baboon they are. Let me hold this mic here.
yeah, thank you so much, Mobility. You actually had some time to address him in his native language, the Hausa language, but you chose to use English, so that is not my problem. And you know, if we don't bring him here, you're not even going to hear the rubbish he said. Okay, so right when he was here, he had his opportunity, and what he had to say was rubbish. So it's not my fault at all. You're not going to push blames on me. And yeah, so I think I've addressed that already.
Yes,
And
Dake, and
yeah,
let me still say this. Let us face the Afonjas. We are doing this one on our own. Let's leave. When you are talking, forget about what government is doing with the Oduduwas. Please, you cannot take that decision for the government. Let us use our hand and do whatever we want. We are doing it. We are doing it here. This is our own. Whatever we say here is we are the ones saying it. But whatever the government is doing with them, they are the ones doing it with them. They have a reason. Please, I know why I'm saying let's leave that side. Let us focus on these people. Tell them whatever you want. See, as I'm even talking to you, as we are treating this thing here, Yorubas are now even supporting the Fulanis. As I'm talking to you, I will play audio now and audio. This one is live now. You will hear that they are even see these people. Some of you will think that maybe some of us don't know these people. Me, I know these people very well. They are the one who pass through these Ile-Binu people and bring ritual into my place. Ritual. It's not in my place before at all. So I know these people more than some of you who maybe you will think that I don't know. I know them more than you. I know what they are capable of doing. They have nothing to offer in this life. I know them very well. Everything about them is evil. So, but if you remember 2 space before
So,
the last one that PM.
if I can I
Wait,
ask?
1 minute. 1 minute first. There was a space PM who said last 2 space. Yeah. A Yoruba person came to that space and asked PM a question. PM cleared him and said, the people we are talking about is the Afonjas, not the whole Yorubas. You understand? And that guy was telling PM that himself too is supporting this movement. This is our own movement too, not their own. And I went to that guy's space too in that same program. I see that everything that we are doing in this movement, the guy is following everything. He's retweeting everything in his own page. You understand? So it's not like I don't know what I'm saying. Me and they are Fonjas. Me, my own, the one I'm doing self, you will not even understand because me personally, they don't already declare. Some of them don't declare hatred on us and my own people. So me, I'm already there with them, and they do this Ile-Binu people. That is where I am staying. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing. People cannot come to my place and say that they own. Do you know that these people have already created a nation in my place? So sometimes there are many things. I have a car nation that these people created for my people. Yoruba create their own Yoruba nation in my own land. So I beg, make una they calm down. All of us, some of us, they more angry than what we are doing here. You understand? So I will play one audio. You will hear what Yoruba people are saying now.
Before
Some
you
of them.
if please answer me before. So I wanted to understand you.
Yes, you said what?
I wanted to understand you from because I couldn't understand which way you are tilted towards, because I thought you were supporting having an alliance with them. Now when we are still fighting, we don't need support to us. That's why I wanted to.
The Yoruba people?
Yes.
No. I said government, not we the people. I said the government,
Okay.
whatever the government have with them,
Okay,
not
now
we.
I understand you.
Then we can do whatever we like. You understand? But the government,
Okay.
anything that government has with them is between them and government, not us.
Okay. All right. Thank
That
you.
is my point. Yes, that is my point.
Yeah.
Going on this place. I am Yoruba. I'm saying with all sense of responsibility. Are they killing us? Yes. But let's not exaggerate numbers beyond what it is. It's like the same thing during the Civil War. That's when I had 80 million people had died. You know what it means to kill over 1 million people? Why kill 1 million people of the sense? Why are the graves? Did they eat all of them? Did they eat their bones? Over to the dead, you still see the bones. In Rwanda, when they did that genocide, you could still find the bones. You could still find the fucking bones. Where are the bones? Okay, 29,000 people died. Where are the fucking graves? Where are the fucking graves? Let's even say it's 19,000. Then where are the graves? Where are the graves? They say Nigerians are most intelligent. Even if you're not in Nigeria, they say people within this geographical space that we call Nigeria today, whether you identify as Nigerian or Biafra, they say that we are intelligent. We will have words all over the world. And we are coming to say that approximately, mathematical, you say maybe, you said approximately, meaning you are that means you did a mathematics. You went to go and look for data. You went to go to police reports, calculated, added all the number, and you are telling me after you did that mathematics and approximate 29,000 specifically Yoruba people, not Nigerians alone, across all the ethnic divides, were murdered by Fulani herdsmen. All the murders were done by specifically one ethnic group. The same idiots who come and say that Boko Haram and Fulani, Boko Haram is from the northeast. They're Kanuri. They're fucking Kanuri. They're Kanuri. And ISWAP is an offshoot of Boko Haram, a splinter cell of Boko Haram.
Right, Yoruba people. This space they are hosting, there is nothing like Biafra there. There is nothing like Igbo there. But as he's speaking now, he's tagging Igbo and Biafra. You don't know what these people are doing on space. So. These Yorubanza people, you don't know what they are doing on space. So sometimes when you see us, maybe we are talking about these people are doing more evil. More evil. They are even worse than Fulani, if you don't know. Continue, Daki.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I have so many requests, and I would love to bring some people down.
I'll go down now myself, but I just want to chip this in before I go down. That's why we are saying we will never have anything to do with them. Even if our government wants to have an alliance, it must be with a long spoon. I yield. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mouthpiece. Thank you for that little submission you had to add. So we are going to go to. I see we have two ladies in the house, but let's give Chukuma 2 minutes. I think you have something to say. You've had your submission before, but let's just take 2 minutes and.
Yeah, I'm under the water. Give Ben troops, then come back to me.
All right, perfect. Ben Chooks,
Eunice supposed to go. Eunice.
It's me.
let Ben Chooks just go. Ben
Yeah.
Chooks.
Thank you so much, Mazi Nnamdi. I can see your feeling. You wanted to give those kinds, thinking that we have a kind of a robust counter argument. But one thing I want to tell you is, these people, they are virus. This Fulani people. I will advise anyone who they are not. You don't need to give them mic at all. They can stay in the listening station. They came here to come and spy and distract us. That is what they are being paid for. Because we are giving them so concern. Their coming here has no meaning at all. They are virus. Our leader said, Fulani is a virus. Wherever they go, they will scatter that place. Please, we should abide to all this kind of instruction. Secondly, Mazife, if you want any country in the world that is doing good, that means the government of that country is listening to the people. So we have a government that listens to the people. Whatever we are doing here, whatever we are saying here, they pick some pieces of them in order to make use of it. We don't care. We don't know. They have their own policy. We know that they have their own policy they are using. But whatever we say here, we don't have any excuse to anybody, to any Afanja at all. If you can read the body language of our PM now, you can see that he's peddling the, even he doesn't even care to know who is Afanja and who is not Afanja. He's peddling them very, very, very well. That these people that they are not the people he can do anything with. So anything at all we are doing, we are saying against them, I owe no apology at all to them. We shouldn't have any message to them. Say it how it is. Do it how it is. Let them go to hell. Even this man that is making this crime within this short time now, did you know the comments he made when they captured our leader? Do you know the kind of comments he made when our PM took over? We read history. We record many things. The comments of people, we record them. But when the time reach, we use them. I don't care who he is. If they like letting kill 1 million of them, it cannot even make any atom of move in my body. Freedom fighting, you don't do it with a clear eye. You don't do freedom fighting with a clear eye. Never. Even if go to don't ask Mazi Nnamdi. Okay, you tell him we don't do freedom fighting with linen heart. No. When we get it first, then we talk of those who we can have a treaty with. That's a different thing with a treaty and alliance. These are completely two different things. It has to go to your ear. We don't say that we will not have any treaty or we will not have friends with. No, we don't say that. But that freedom, we must get it first. If anyone hit me bad, I'm not. If you bite me on the head without minding the head, I will bite you on your bum without minding anything at all.
The shit.
Of course, I don't mind because you didn't have any atom of respect, fear, or anything when you bite me on the head. So what we are doing now is not something we are doing with a linen heart at all. We are on the verge, we are on the brink, we are on the bridge of getting our freedom. Nothing but freedom. I drop my mic here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Benchus.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, go
We are
on.
angry. You are angry. I am angry. You understand? We are still saying the same thing. But my point is very clear. You understand? We cannot. Everybody. We have many Ifajuna in our place. We call them Ifajuna. The same way we call these people Afonja. You understand? There are many people in our place that is even fighting us as we are fighting for our freedom. You know, that is why I make that statement. I was on that space when PM he made it clear there. So then I understand exactly the point, okay, from that day. And I have never seen him post anything and mention Yoruba. What he always mention is Afonja, those bad eggs among them, the same way we have it in our own place. My brother, all of us are very, very angry. But we have evil people in our own side. They have evil people in their own side. Whatever we are doing here, we are doing it on our own. We can talk to them. We can tell them anything we want to tell them. But anything that has to do with them and the government, that one is not our problem. Yes, when we are speaking here, government is hearing. They will pick one or two things in what we are saying. I understand that. But until a day they will come out and say, we don't have anything to do with these people again. You understand? That is my point. So, but since they have not come out one day to say this is what is going on, we don't have no connection with these people again and all those things, we maintain their own bargain with the government, and we will follow our own way and fight it. Even if they go to the government and tell the government, see what your people are preaching. It's our own. We are discussing it on our own, not the government himself. You understand? So one thing is that let us focus on these people. The same way they are fighting us, they are hosting space on our head, preaching about us, insulting Ojukwu, insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our PM, everybody. So the same way, let us give it back to them. But whatever that concerns them and the government, let's remove our hand from that side. That is my point. Thank you, Eunice. You can pick the mic.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you for giving me the mic. I want to appreciate you all for holding the space. It's not easy. It's a sacrifice. We commend you all. Thank you. Previous speakers that have spoken, you all have spoken well, except for Mohammed, who is the reason I asked for the mic. Yeah, I requested for the mic immediately. I heard him speak. Yeah, he triggered me, and it didn't go down well with me. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to do. You understand. You give everyone the chance and the opportunity to speak their mind, and it's all well and good. But at this point in time, in this phase of our liberation, we don't need such speakers. We don't need people like that. Mohammed is a jihadist. You know his intentions. His intentions are not right towards us. Someone had made reference to his submission in one of the spaces they held some weeks back or a week ago, where he supported the killing of
Yeah,
Deborah.
Eunice.
So no,
Eunice,
yes,
that
please.
one is Abubakar. This Mohammed, I don't even know this one. So they are two different people. That one that made that statement that day is Abubakar. This is Mohammed, I don't even know him.
Okay, I thought it was Mohammed that was speaking before he was interrupted by Chukum Meza. Someone had interrupted
it's
him.
Mohammed, but the one that made that statement in that other space is Abubakar.
Oh, okay. But yeah, going with or by what Muhammad said, just the few minutes he spoke, you would realize and understand that he has the same mindset as Abubakar. Look, these people are jihadists. No matter how you preach to them, they're not gonna change their mind. That Usman Danfodio conquest, whatever, is what they are going with, and we can't change them. Now, they are telling us that we shouldn't fight for Yorubas, we should face our own Igbos. That is them. Takia, that's what they are known for. Okay, let me leave that aside. Coming to this Yoruba alliance and the lamentation of Professor Akintoye. It's unfortunate that Professor Akintoye at this point is still, lamenting, granting praise, giving accounts of their or whatever, like their ordeal with these Fulanis. I love that man, but trust me, when it comes to freedom fighting, he is not the best to lead the Yoruba nation at this point in time. We have Yoruba people who are our brothers, our cousins, our in-laws, My brothers, two of my brothers are married to Yorubas. My cousins, I think about 4 of them are married to Yorubas. I schooled with Yoruba people, both primary and secondary, and I have a lot of good friends that are Yorubas. But when it comes to freedom fighting, we have to separate, the two, family and friendship from freedom. I would suggest that if our Biafran government in exile is doing anything with them, what Mouthpiece said is the best. We should do that with a long spoon. Yes. Recently, you all would understand that our PM has been posting about Afonjas, and we understand the reason he's doing that. He was triggered, and our PM is a man of virtue. He's I don't know if he should say what his mind is towards the Yoruba nation. I don't think they would like him, because this is a man from time onset, when he started his broadcast, he looked out for these people. He made several broadcasts telling them how the Fulanis have surrounded their forests. Even when their Amotekun was there, they were doing nothing. Our PM took it upon himself to see how best to help extend a hand to these people, to let them know that Nigeria is not for them. Even, carrying forth what our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, started. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started well with these people. He extended an arm of fellowship, very good arm of fellowship to them. Professor Akintoye, accepted such, but unfortunately, we were so surprised. He went back to the media, telling them how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not doing it well, how he does not support armed struggle, how they are not violent, they're going to achieve their nation with pen and paper. Who does that in this century? No, you can't get your freedom with pen and paper. And that is one of the things I don't like about him. I'm sorry, I don't really like him for that. And he's not the best at this point in time to lead the Yoruba nation. He's demoralizing the young, the quest for these people. These young men. There was a time. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling my words. I have a lot of things in my head to say, so just pardon me. My words may not make sense, but at the end, I pray it makes sense to some people. There are young men that are of Yoruba nation. They want this freedom even more than we Biafrans. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I think 2 years ago, there was a time it seemed as if these people were going to get their freedom even before us. That was the passion they had for it when Sunday Igboho emerged. You understand? But this Professor Akintoye keeps dragging these people backwards. If you listen to Koiki, who happens to be a friend, I love him so much. You can see that passion in him. But what's the problem, Professor Akintoye? Koiki will tell you, pop and plain, he will tell you straight up, Ama Jani, we will fight. Amaja. There is no way you can take yourself out of this contraption with pen and paper, which is what Professor Akintoye stands for. But these young men that have passion, they know what freedom is all about. They want it like, our PM does. They want this freedom. But what has it got to do? He just has to, mellow down. Every time he's doing his broadcast, he's trying to respect Akintoye. He's trying to play by the rules. But trust me, if you tell Professor Akintoye to please go sit the hell down, these people, I'm telling you, there are monsters among them who want this freedom like we do. At the same time, we cannot trust them because we have passed through this, before, and we cannot give room or chances to any further sabotage. So for me, I would suggest that whatever our PM is doing with them should be with a long spoon. And I know our PM is a man of wisdom. He knows what exactly he's doing. Do you know these people were supposed to be present at the Helsinki declaration? When Cho Ayaba was standing on that podium with our PM with their flags raised up, the Yoruba nation flag was supposed to be raised, alongside. But what happened? They didn't show up. All thanks to Professor Akintoye. All because he doesn't want to identify with people who are carrying arms. And that made our PM so mad. If you realize the last two spaces that he held, there was this Yoruba man that asked a question. He's a very strong supporter of our cause. And he asked our PM that if Yorubas want to attend the December Declaration Convention, would he allow us, oblige them? Our PM told him, he said, we don't want Yorubas. I know he said that out of anger, because they were supposed to be there in 2023 during the Helsinki Declaration, but they were nowhere to be found. That is to tell you how, the level of sabotage. These people cannot be trusted. Despite the fact we have some of them that are good, they are genuine, but my dear, we cannot at this point in time give rooms to any sabotage or for any sabotage. I want to yield my mic at this point, and I want to say that you all should remain resolute, focused. Please, if you see anyone that comes to the space and you listen to the first few words of their submission, and it does not go well with Biafrans, because it's high time we stopped these people. We can't keep letting them trigger us. We've lost a lot of people. We've lost loved ones in this cause. Please do not let them speak. I'm not telling you what to do on your space, but yeah. Thank you very much, and I bring my submission to close.
Please,
Yeah,
can I go now?
nice.
My going down. No, I am in the Zoom.
Hello, B, please just hold on. Thank you so much, Sister Eunice. That was a very lovely submission from you, and yeah, your suggestion is well noted. Just like I said, if we are not going to if we did not give them the opportunity to talk, you would not know the nonsense that they are going to spill out from their mouth. So, that's just that opportunity is what we give them, and once they are bringing their nonsense, you see the way I dropped Wazuri. I was actually the one that invited him. So, when he said all he said, I did not even want him to drop the threat that he has before I threw him away. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. And I'm happy everywhere is cool and calm now, and everywhere is perfect. So, I'm
Wait,
supposed to
one
let
minute, Taki.
Miritel Cam talk now. You said,
Taki, 1 minute,
What did
please.
you say?
Yes, Eunice, thank you very much for what you just said. Sometimes, me, I always listen to people, many people. You understand? Sometimes I listen to Koiki well. I listen to Koiki very well. You know, I think last month I was listening to Koiki. I don't know exactly what happened. I think it was last month or last 2 months. And in that speech, Koiki was even insulting Yoruba people that are trying to drag PM into, I don't know what was going on in that space that day. You understand? He was telling the Yoruba people that anybody that just insult PM here, that he will block that person. I was on that day. I was listening to him on that program. So I know that we have so many bad ones inside. The same way we have some bad ones in our place. Yeah, but me, I'm not going to say that I will not fight the ones I'm going to fight. I will fight the ones that is fighting me. Anybody that want to block my freedom, I will fight that person. You understand? But when it comes to some of those ones again, even Koiki, it was Koiki that even made us to know that they were having meeting with PM and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when this thing started from the beginning. It was because of that statement I started listening to Koiki. You understand? So that's why I will tell them that whatever the government is doing, we should leave them, be with them, but let us ourselves face them because they are fighting us. You understand? So that is what I'm trying to clear, and I love the way you put it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, my co-host Ife, for that And I said I'm supposed to give Mary Telcom the mic, but let Chukwumeze please. Let Chukwumeze just go. Yeah, thank you so much, Mary. Alobi, please mute your mic. Just mute your mic, okay? I did not call you.
My lovely sister Mary, please.
You go, just go on
Yeah,
Chukwumeze.
please, can you bring me down? Can you bring me down so
Chukwumeze
that
say
some other person can get the speaker?
okay, I will do that. Chukwumeze say you should give Mary Teka. Mary
Oh,
Teka, you
okay.
can pick the mic.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good evening,
Sister Mary,
everyone.
are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Marty,
Is Mary talking?
Yes, Deke, I'm talking. Oh,
Yes, she is speaking. She's speaking.
I cannot
Wait,
hear
wait.
Mary.
Let me bring her down and bring her up again. Let me bring you
Yeah, I
down. Okay.
think that will do.
okay.
Yeah. I see our Minister MID Bridge and Minister Otuma Moya. I don't know if Minister Otuma Moya is feeling better now, but I knew he wasn't feeling too good for like some days back.
Marita can request. I've already sent you mic. Just request. You will come back.
Yeah.
Marita can request, please.
I've sent her the mic. She's going to come up now.
Even me, I've already sent her the mic again. I wanted her to just to continue.
You want me to go ahead if Mary can
Oh,
talk?
she's here now.
Mary is back.
Okay.
Mary, unmute.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, Mary.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Good evening, everybody here, brother, sister, mother, friends of freedom. We are here again. You know, we are so many here. Mercy, Deke, you know, I can call your name now. I'm so happy. Tina, you know, our minister, Mercy, Simon, Emeka, Christopher, Ife, Chuku, Mobility. Oh my God, we are so many. Mercy, Snow, Frank. Oh my God, Stella. Good evening, everyone here. Good evening. Good evening, our leader, the love of the world, Ima Basinyan. You know, good evening, Itiade Kondo, the dragon in the house, you know. Our government in exile, you are doing it. That is why you see Ofonja is crying. They are weeping. Fulani, they find safe heaven in Yoruba land, Ofonja. Yes, that is what they are. We are here this time around. We are not going to hide them. Whatever things we do here, because they did to us, we are not going to cover them anymore. Because we have no time. Yes, my brother, we have no time to wait. Because if you listen to these people, if you pity these people, you'll be inside doom. Yes, Mary said it. These people called Yoruba, they are not a woman being, Ofonja. If you wait for them, all of you people will die. Even their people said it. If your freedom is not important for you, if you wait for one person, you will follow that person when no one follow you. Two of you people will follow together, enter grave. Because when you are pursuing freedom, you don't need to look back. When the person know, yes, me to be free, not to be like a dog or goat where they tie them in one place. When you start thinking of that, you will know what Yoruba is doing to you. Example, our leader. Example, our precious son, who keep him there. Yoruba, Ofonja, and Britain. And UN, because all of them, they are Fulani tools. They are Fulani puppet because they don't have leg, they don't have hand. They're the same thing like Fulani, desert, Jalon, people who don't have a place to stay. They are just like them. They want to forfeit Biafra. They would not say that, the genocide of Biafra, 1962, they will say, a Nigerian war, Nigerian war, Nigerian this. Who tell you? Open your mouth, said, you people, that was not war, that was a genocide of Biafrans. Yoruba did not pay for it. You hear me? Did not pay. There is no any of their plot. Now our children blood. You know, Ofonja, still you come to confuse our parents and kill our fathers, our mothers. Just because of you, they give you uniform. Do you think these people will change? Do you think they will change? Whatever things we see here, you say what these people did to you, not our government, because we are half government. Government know what they are doing. They work their work. Look at in the space, as my brother said now. They will be there. Causing our hero, they cannot even cause. Open that their dirty, smelling mouth, where they cannot even serve themselves. Biafra said they don't want to be the same doom with them. And they are blasted and so useless in the media. Why we will not talk? If what they say is not good, let their leader say, no, don't you go there and call Biafra name. If they never stop to do it, and we will never, and our own will be so brutal because time is coming.
Is our sister still there?
Yes.
Mazi Daki.
She's
Yes,
speaking.
Chukwuma, she's talking. Can you hear Mary?
I can't even hear anybody.
Can
All
you
right.
hear me now?
I'll bring you down and bring you up. Mary, you can continue.
No, don't bring me down. I'm here. Don't bring me down.
Can you hear me now?
Very loud and clear, Sister Mary.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, my people, because this of Fonja, Fulani find safe heaven in them, so you will not pity them. Do you know why? Where they think they can forfeit all Biafran children life, they will not exist because of, look at the sample. They don't have seaport, everything in the Yoruba land. How are they going to leave you? Tell me. Oh, what we have, they will tell you, live where you stay. Come and develop in Yoruba land. A Yoruba man will tell you that. Don't remember your place. Like you come from that place, and when you develop them, finish, they will tell you, you are dominating them. You want to forfeit everything from them. Are you those people a woman being? Because of this Ofonja, so-called politician in our land turned to demonic like them. They're ready to use their nonsense, juju, and different kind of thing. Wash your so-called politician, useless idiot in Biafra land, where they follow Nigerian Sioux government, where we cost them. Can't you see how their life is? Because Yoruba confuse them. When they are killing our mothers, our fathers, using a cow from Futajalon come to our land. Can't you see by that time when Nigerian politicians, their media, all Yoruba, all of them, all the media na Yoruba Keta, channel, television. My people, you people did not see? 5-7 years ago, don't you remember? They will be like we are nothing. They will say, oh, now we be the topic. They say, now we they kill us. Now we they kill ourselves. Insecurity, oh, Nigerian Sioux, police, army in uniform, terrorists, Fulani, they come in our land. We don't have say. Our mother, they cry. Everybody, they cry. Now we be the top of media, not even to them to say, now Fulani, they destroy also. Not need them to say their cow, they move around. They say we should worship their cow more than ourselves in our land. You forgot? Yoruba, they don't say anything. But after our leader said, we want to show these people that not we destroying us, not be we they kill ourselves. Nigeria go mad, start to burn our market, start to burn our houses. When our leader say enough is enough, bring DS and that time, Nigerian Sioux government fall out and die. They are killing in the north. They are destroying in the north. Like say tomorrow, no day. Ofonja Yoruba, no want to see it. Instead of that, they are busy confusing the two politicians in our land to be continue selling our land to Fulani, but they forgot that they are killing them too inside their bushes. This man wey say 29 Yoruba where they killed is a liar. It's more than that. Yes. According what they call you, say the truth. You're more, it's more than that. Because if you people say 29,000, means that it's more than 100. You are ashamed because you people know what you're doing. It's not working anymore. Biafra is going. Just say the truth. So you people, you will organize, green snake under the green grass. Chameleon, we will mute you people. You will know this time around. We are not joking. Yoruba Fulani. Go and ask Obasanjo. Go and ask all of them, all those genocide people who kill us in that time. They are still living. And now they will sit down and eat their shit. Because that is what they always do. Hear me? Don't pity them. Before we want to cover them, we are not going to cover Yoruba. We are not going to pity them. Because if you give chance, my people, these people will continue to destroy us. This time, let me tell you, Britain found safe heaven in Usman Danfodio, where our leader said is coming to destroy them. It will be his end of them. Hear me? Usman Danfodio found safe heaven in Yoruba land. In Yoruba people of Onja. They use our own oil, use them, they pay them. All what coming out in our own land because of that. Yoruba want to forfeit it. Transfer from there to be in their own. Make them be the headwater of the Africa. You are a useless idiot shit on the pot. Because you always eat. You people, don't make me say what I don't want to say. Because this time around, we will tell you that Biafra land is not for you. We are fighting for our freedom, just like what our leader said. Our freedom is so important to us. That is why him himself is there. Our freedom is so important. That is why he's doing what he's doing. And that is why we are doing what we are doing. And we will do it. Anything we can, whatever we know, how our freedom to come, because it's so important. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Afonja, you listen to him and listen to us. Yes. Our leader, Ichade Kondo, even said it too. Before him would let you understand into your moron because you have no brain. You, all of you, have no brain. In Nigerian government, media, politician, government, name it from A to Z. You are nothing, just like a fake name of Nigerian government. There is no any land exists as Nigeria. Nigeria name is a banana republic. They have no law. They have no human right. Yes, they are after hunting people's lives. Nigeria is hunting for people's blood. They are not even pity a animal blood even get respect than human being. Who does that? And you think we will close mouth and listen to you? You are inviting a big problem coming to you, Nigerian government. Wait and see the confusion. This time around, you will be hitting all of you people. You will use your own gun, kill yourself, because that is what you're looking for. That is what Nigerian government is looking for. There is no mercy for any of you people. As long you said, we will not breathe. And our leader will not breathe. You too, your generation will not be breathed. And so shall he be. He said, you can't stop. You can never stand in our own way. Nigerian government, you can never anymore stand in Biafra way. Because we know that you are the demonic. Just like what Ichade Kondo said it. that he saw and he see that Nigeria is a destruction and we Biafra are going to help Nigeria and destroy it into toast, you will not have mercy to them. Because that kind of place is not a place for woman being to live. My brother and sisters, Biafrans, don't pity anybody coming out along your way to bring a word where will be like, especially this time, where will bring like a second thought in your brain, scratch it and throw it away, turn it to tissue paper. When once you drop it in the water on the toilet, it will be melt. Yes. Don't even, because they fool with propaganda. Takia is their kind of work. But this time around, they are so crying because Biafra is 2 December is declared. We have everything. You will not have ID card. You will not have database. You will not vote for your own land. Then you say you will go backward because of funjad lazy beggars. Nigeria is a beggars. They have beggars as Fulani children everywhere. They themselves, the politician, the arm of government, they are beggars for all countries to collect money, borrow, to buy gun, to buy weapon, to Fulani, to continue, destroy north, destroy everywhere. They try say for our land. Hey, we say enough is enough, full stop. You can never. That is why you see them crying. Because very soon, we will see who be who. When no seaport again in Yoruba land, when there is no way again, where then they will see that road, all of them will turn to swamp. Watch and see. Idiot are them. Let me give people chance to talk. My people, I owe you loan. Remember, fund Biafra, love your nation. Our leader is telling them, and you must take it from by force, by power, that our freedom, we are not joking. We are not joking. You keep him or whatever thing, but we know one day he will come out. We are not in the hurry. Yeah? You understand me? Biafra is not in the hurry. It doesn't matter any of Onja where you come from. You from our land, no? You say you won't stand in our way. There is no brother in government work. You see? So Biafra, there is no brother, no sister. For my freedom and your freedom, if your brother not say yes, his life is belong to him, he will save his own life. If yourself not say your life is special for you and your freedom and you to have a say in your life, you will move, you will do something. You will not look Nigerian government. The monopoly, they say they can destroy you too. You can do it times thousands. You hear me? When our land declare, when we did peace, everything they okay. Anybody feel come and seek for asylum, and not all, because Biafra, we are so many. Hear me? They don't have no time. Don't let them say, Takia meant to them. Takia, they are seeing what our soldiers is doing. They are seeing it with their eyes. And Fulani is using Yoruba land and make blood sucking back. No way again in our own land. In short, Yoruba, you are the one killing yourself. Yes. That is what you've been telling Biafra. Say, Biafra, they kill themselves. Oh, Yoruba not. You people are killing yourself. Because when in our own land that time, Fulani, they bring cow, they kill us, they destroy our house, open woman belly, you will say, na Biafra. So this time around, Okonchoye, whatever you call yourself, you people are killing yourself. Hear me? So if you know it pain you, call your Sioux government, say, yes, our leader have been saying it. That is why you call him there. You have nothing to say. Hear me? So my people, let me give another people chance and I will come back again. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, our lovely sister Mary. That was a very, very nice submission there. You're so lovely, you know. I love it whenever you speak and whenever you pronounce my name. Mazi Chukwumeze, you have the
Yeah,
floor.
thank you. Yeah. Uh, let me once again commend Sister Mary for that wonderful submission. You understand? Because she nailed it right on the head. And nah, Yorubas, you people are just a mess. And for me, like I always say, when they describe somebody, they describe you based on how your people is, not based on individual. So as far as we're concerned, all of them are Afonja until they start fighting their Afonjas among themselves and calling them to order to stop this shenanigans that they're portraying. Then for we, Yorubas are Afonjas. And yeah, somebody said something about the self-referendum convention that was held last year in Finland. Yeah, and it just brought my attention to how quick these people, you understand, can switch up like a snake. Yeah, they can act like a snake, like turn 360-degree. And you see, the reason why that happened was because that idiot, this criminal drug baron, got into power. And they say, okay, now our brother is there, let us soft pedal. But memory down the line, down the memory lane, I mean, you can see what is happening to them. And they have not started, they will cry more. Because all of you who conspire against Biafra, including Britain, all of you will pay your equal share. You will partake in all those things you did. Because you cannot expect to touch people who are innocent, people who didn't do you anything, people who didn't attack you, people who was in their own space, minding their business, living their life, understand, enjoying what God gave, what Chukwukike gave to them, and you people come and conspire against us. They are so scared because when we leave, most especially that seaport, the traffic that they get there every day, they are not going to get it no more. Because how many of them are business inclined? How many of them knows how to do business? How many of them understand the skills and everything in having a functional business? They don't know all that because it's not them. It's not gifted to them. So they're afraid of what they're gonna lose. And they think by holding us or trying to pull us back to remain in this criminal entity is gonna do them any good. No. And one thing I always say, we should call in out a spade a spade. We call them by their name, you understand? If they fuck up, we give them kaboom. That's the new language of our PM. Give them kaboom. Because what you need to understand with these people is we are African. African is a different kind of species of human. Every African is tribal by nature. So I don't care whether you as a Biafran, whether your family marry Yoruba or this and that. No sugarcoating, no, they are this, they are that. As far as I'm concerned, all of them are Afonja. And when Biafra comes, we'll make sure anybody that will ascend the seat of power in Biafra, your DNA must be conducted to make sure that you are 100% Biafran. Because we don't want all these shenanigans, all this nonsense going on again. Because we have suffered too much. The Afonjas, they will not change. They will not learn. The only way they will learn, they want to learn the hard way. And if that's what they wish upon themselves, oh, they are welcome. We're going to help them to make sure that they enjoy these things. Because now I've come to understand that they are the real issues because they are the ones. Because look, if you remember, when Abiola contested for presidency, as soon as they did not give it to him, as soon as they killed him, the likes of all of them started pushing Nadeko. Oh, Yoruba is leaving Nigeria. As soon as they came and gave them, oh, okay, we'll give you presidency. They gave another Afonja again, like Obasanjo. All of them shut up. Oh, he's a Yoruba man. And it is the same Biafrans that facilitated, it's the same Biafran that facilitated for that Afonja to win the election. Same Biafrans, same Biafran politician that betrayed their own brothers. You understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it on his space. Betrayed their own brother for them to get a position. So you just see at the end of the day, yeah, Yeah, at the end of the day, we paid so much price for this zoo, and it's high time we pull out, detach ourselves from it, because if we continue to look at these people, man, we're gonna get fucked up. So we don't want to have that. Biafra is here to stay. Biafra has come to stay. Biafra is going nowhere. We are here. We are here to claim our own country. And also, I just want to say to those our brothers, you know what I'm saying, who is gonna be trying to convince people, you understand, to still join our ship. We already have 50 million and counting that has voted. Instead of waste our energy on this Afghan girls, let us put our energy to think on how we're gonna raise money. It's noisy. Think of how to raise money to support our government. Because we can scream all we want to scream, we can yell all we want to yell. If we don't have the funds to push for this freedom, it's not going to be attainable. But I know Chukokike, who is in charge of all this, that is pioneering us into our great nation, is going to make this come to pass. So let us forget about, to me, one person is nothing compared to over 50 million that have voted. And when Biafra is restored, the system will checkmate whatever we are looking for, be it how our people are going to live, their boundaries, their resources, how it's going to be used for the good of the people, be it about unity or whatever it is. Biafra is going to solve that. So let's focus our energy to look for funds to fund this government. The raffle has been put out there. Everybody go and partake in it. It's worked in the past and it's going to work again. That was how the Imo Airport was built. Now we have another opportunity to get our freedom. Man, any money you put in Biafra is not a waste. In as much as it's not going to be, Biafra is going to be a brain-based economy. Everybody will live like kings and queens. We have tons and tons and tons of resources. If you invest in the IOU loan, your money is going to be guaranteed to be paid back 100%. We have what it takes to pay you back. Right now, we need freedom because our life needs to be preserved. If when our life is preserved, then that's when we can live. You think you're living in Europe, living in America, living in all those places, man, you got no life, man. You're just, you're just, um, you're just a human being from the other side, and that's how you be treated. But in your own land, never. You're gonna be treated like kings and queens. So, my people, let us put our energy at the right place. Right now, our energy should be channeled towards funding the government. That's what the government is. Funding, 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 funding. Buy the raffle, it's $20, it's not a lot. Look at it that you're doing for yourself. Because every single granite, every single fish that is swimming in the water, every single bird that's going to be flying in the air after December 2nd, all those cost money. And we need it. Because those who are stopping us from getting our freedom, the only language they understand is force. And it's only force we use in getting back our freedom. So fuck them, man. They could do whatever space they want to do. Come out and shout, scream. At the end of the day, their voice is they're gonna lose their voice. They're the one that's gonna feel the headache. I don't care about those idiots. To me, they are idiots, nincompoop, who have no sense of direction. At the end of the day, me, I have a place to go, Biafra, a land that will be safe. Where do they have to go? They gotta know where to go. They're gonna go be living with terrorists and bandits. So please, let's utilize our energy in the right way. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi Chukwumeze, for that very wonderful submission. That was very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. Alobi, we can hear you now. Can you continue? Can you have the floor?
All right, thank you for giving me this because here in the zoo, my network has been going up and down. Okay, let me start by saying, in case those that think anybody can come to any of our platform and trigger us, we are already triggered. Iwe that be 247. So nobody will come and trigger us because Obi Adranyema. And I don't care whether it's a Fulani come to our platform or not, because I know that these people at times we want to promote them by saying they are the one attacking our page. Anyway, I don't know the evidence somebody have, but I know that the Fulani man I know does not have that brain to attack anybody while he is talking. So, for my own opinion, allowing everybody to speak, even our enemy to come and tell us garbage, is good, because those that their nonsense is what anytime we remember those nonsense, it will keep us going and fighting hard. Having said that, I want to say there is one thing about those of us who are very fanatical about Biafra. We know they forget. We can forgive because forgiveness is divine. But as for forget, we know they forget. You see, as we are talking about 29,000 as this man claimed, because as like I said before, alleged, because I cannot believe it, because as somebody is saying, why well, I'm not believing it. I said, you can't slap somebody and the person they slap is not crying. You expect me that watch the slap to cry. Drinking Panadol for another man's headache is what me I cannot do. Because these people, these Yoruba people particularly, I have stored Agugum Haka newspaper. You remember what they call Nzogu coup? That coup was to save Yoruba people. But what did we get in return? They target Igbo coup. And the massacre started in the north. They killed our people. That led to 1967 war. Ojukwu freed another Yoruba man from Calabar prison. He came. What did he pay us with? Starvation that killed 3 million Biafrans, children. And at the end of that war, he gave Yoruba man, he gave every Biafran at that time 20 pounds. Which one will count and leave the other? So if Fulani is taking half of Yoruba land, I will be clapping for them. In fact, whatever our government, any alliance they are having with them, I don't have any problem with that. But for me, I know that we are some of us will say, okay, we are trying to let them know that we are trying to push back in whatever they are saying against us. But me, I don't care, because these people, you can't. They are born there, jog. It's not the people you go even for a protest with them. You can't. They will just bring you out and leave you on the road. This is who these people are. So they are like chameleon. That is their nature. So if Fulani is taking half of Yoruba land, whatever they want to do with it, me cannot even support them. I cannot even cry for them or even complain about it. If somebody will say, yeah, what of our leader, those when they are killing us in Biafra, why is our governors and the media houses in our land, they are not talking about what Biafran people are going through? I agreed. And that is why we, the common Biafrans, will take the bull by the horn. Everybody open social. Today, in the whole Africa, Biafrans take over social media. Because we are not comfortable with the medias in our house, in our land, and the governors, we know those people cannot represent us. They are not representing us. They are there for their masters. So we took the bull by the horn, but everybody going to space, in fact, in any African that come to fight Biafra in social media will get tired within 6 months, because nobody pay us. We buy, as my phone is going down now, I'm going to buy 1 liter, 1,500. I'm going to use it to charge my phone now, and we'll be ready after this to face. We'll buy that. We do the fight by ourselves. Nobody is sponsoring us. So anybody that, why do we come this far? Because the media in our land, the radio stations in Biafra territory and the TV station, they are not representing us. The governors and the Ohanezendi, if there's anything like that, and the Iwezue and the Wadibo Congress, all those criminals, they don't do anything about us, and we have left them behind. That is why the ordinary Biafrans have know that the only solution is for us to go to social media. And today we are telling the world our history. Any place, any platform you enter, as I'm talking to you now, there are people that are in Instagram talking Biafra. There are people in what do you call it, TikTok talking. Everywhere you go, you see Biafra. Because we know that our media is not talking. So if Yoruba people, if their media is not talking about 29,000 people, as the professor have claimed, allegedly, if they are not talking about it, and their people are not opening space to talk about it, even those who even go to space said it is not true. So is it me, a Biafran, that have witnessed firsthand of Yoruba brutality, will now come and stand for their defense? And no matter what anybody say, you are entitled to opinion. Me, I will not support anybody to, because you don't. I lived in Yoruba land. Almost 30, it's almost 28 years. I stayed in Yoruba land. Nothing anybody can tell me about these people. I lived in their cities, I live in their village. I even do IT in one of their the Yoruba Jorunjos. They are not the people you cannot have them in your mind in anything you want to achieve. And somebody will say, okay, I know there are good people everywhere, there are bad people everywhere. But Okanjona Yoruba, 2 weeks ago or a month ago, somebody came to the line saying,
now that be the people who crucified Jesus.
Now them, my brother, now them.
Now that kill Jesus, so not the people. Now that kill Jesus.
Few days ago, one of them said the Yoruba nation he knew. The only thing they know is backstabbing. The only thing they know is to betray them. Them themselves is saying that, and me, Biafra, after witness their brutality, witnessing their chameleon. And they will now come and stand and say, not in this world, not in another world. If Biafra can be a good neighbor, there's no problem about that. But these people cannot be trusted. And they, like somebody said before, anybody that has hand in the killing of Biafra since 1960 to now will take their own share. And if they don't report it, they don't talk about it, to hell with them. I cannot talk about it for. And not me will drink paladon in their headache. Let me stop there.
If are
Yeah,
you
I
there?
just want to say something. Before, when Biafra is before before our government will sign treaty, they will conduct like a survey among the people, so that whatever decision they make, they will see they are going to see what the people's mind is saying, because there's nothing like forgive and forget. That's why all the old terrorists, we are sending them to judgment. We don't capture them. So before we sign any treaty with them, they will have to, the government will conduct a survey to see what the people are saying about this treaty before our lawmakers and our government will make a decision. Yeah. So that's how it's going to be. Because these goddamn people, they're cancers. I don't understand how you people will sign treaty with people finish. You agree to come to convention. You understand? Do you know what that would have done to the zoo? That would have shaken the zoo. But no, because they are so-called fake brother, who is not even a Yoruba man, got into power. That's why all of them so fed up. And we can see now it's not making sense. That's the reason why they release Sunday Igboho. That's the reason they release Showore. But our leader is still in court trying to face trial. After 4 years, can you imagine? Fools everywhere. Afonjas.
Yeah, thank you so much, our brother Lupi and Chikomeze, for the little thing you chipped in. Let's just go with the hands. I see Ude Nkem. You've been going out and going in. Can you mute your mic and give your fans what you have?
Good evening. Good evening,
Good
Biafrans.
evening. Yeah, we can hear you, Ude. Adanjo, please, I want you to mute your mic.
I actually
this opportunity to commend every one of you there. Thank you for your good work. Most people have already speak my mind. I'm using this opportunity to still thank our PM for his good work. God will continue to bless him. And my opinion on this Afonjas, I've do business with most of them, and they are not a reliable people at all. They are not reliable, and I don't see the reason why we are going to form any alliance with them, because they are not a well-being people. My opinion here is that whatever we are doing, we shouldn't include them in whatever we are doing in this struggle. Because now, if you look at the the petition that was filed in ICC, it is still this Afonjas that they use to block this petition against the Nigerian government.
AU, not ICC. AU.
Okay, yes, sorry, AU, the African Union. It's still the Afonja woman that they use. You see, for you to know that these people are not happy about us at all. They are not even happy about what we are doing. You see, wherever we put our hand, they are using these people. Fulanis are using them against us. You see, so they are not reliable at all. They are not the kind of people who can file an alliance with, sign alliance with. Thank you very much. This is my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
Good
you so
day.
much. Good day.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for that submission. And your suggestion is well noted. They are not people that we can have an alliance with. Just with the example that you just mentioned, with the AU woman, I think her name has skipped my mind, but that is an evidence to show
An
that
evidence to show that.
I think it's somebody somebody Ojo.
exactly, yeah, Ojo.
Exactly, yeah, Ojo.
Yeah, so that's an evidence to show that these people are really gullible, and they are not supporting what Biafrans are actually doing. They're not supporting Biafran freedom. So literally, we are not going to look at their side. We'll go with the mic. I see Iberi there. Iberi Danjo. You can mute your mic and give your submission.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, my people.
Okay, good.
I want to use this opportunity to appreciate and to thank God for every each of you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Iberi. Drop your submission.
By the grace of God, I am a son of Igede. Igede is located in Adoka State in Biafra land, and I reside in PH. So I'm speaking from Biafra land, Iguacha to be precise. If it is me, in as much as I find out that this our movement, Biafra Liberation, is gathering momentum, recording success on daily basis. As for me, I don't have time to talk about Afonja or Yorubas. I don't have time for them. In as much as they are not stopping the struggle, in as much as they are not hindering the progress we are making. All these things they have been doing, they have done the one that is even worse than the one they are doing now. And yet, does this solve the Biafra? The answer is no. If it is me, I will not say anything about them. They should continue. They should continue to do what they are doing. In the day of the harvest, we are going to separate the wheat separate the chaff from the wheat. So, in as much as whatever they are doing, the trouble they are causing is not stopping our prime minister. It's not stopping us from gathering momentum. It's not stopping us from record success. It's not stopping us from excelling in this liberation. we should focus because we have a long way to play. Because like our PM said, he said this war is going to take a very long time, both the in and out. The virus will be flushed out. And that is why before the kidnap of our leader say it is time to separate the chaff from the wheat. So by his grace, God has helped us. We should leave those people, let them continue to talk whatever they are talking. And my joy is that whatever they are doing, God, we are taking God is converting it to become a blessing to us. So let us put them where they belong and let them know that they are nobody. Because the more we keep talking about them, the more they feel that they are important. But if it is me, we will keep quiet because from the day we started this struggle, they have never stopped us and they have never hindered us. So everything we do is being made public and they are seeing it. So man pass man. Some people advise our prime minister to keep something in the secret, but our PM said this is not for secret matter. And it make everything public. And the whole world is seeing it. One that gave me joy, whatever he wants to do, he will make it public. That is what is called man pass man. So let us keep those Afunja, trash them in the waste bin. Let them know that they are nobody. Because the more we continue to talk about them, whereby I have seen everything, I have observed everywhere. They don't stop my PM. Look at the kind of sources we have been recording. Look at the door that have been opening. Upon all the things they have been doing, they couldn't stop us. So for me, let us close their chapter and focus what is ahead of us. Because we are winning. We are succeeding. And we are not seeing them stopping us. We are excelling. I'm not seeing them hindering us. So their talk is free. What if they lie? Let them gather in millions. It's none of our business. They cannot stop us. Our MM can say, not even in a trillion years will they stop us. Talk less of now that
I'm not hearing any noise at all.
Can you hear me? Am I being heard?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. You can continue. I'll handle that.
Okay.
I think it's an
So
immaculate that cannot hear, right?
So if you look at what is happening today, every day, this Biafra movement is getting shape. And is one of the, as I'm talking to, is one of the things that is paining them. There is no day we will not record success. There is no day you will not hear breaking news, good news. There is no day you will not hear that one thing or the other has been achieved. There is no day you will not hear. So the moment they hear our testimony, of course, we don't expect our testimony to make them happy. We don't expect our success to make them to celebrate. Whatever we are seeing is what we expect from them. So they are even wish to be the ones be in this particular position that we are today. As it stands now, they don't know whether to go up or to come down. They don't know. They don't even know how to start it from. Because of the foundation they have laid. They laid the wrong foundation and it's affecting them. As I'm talking to you, they are like somebody who carry rope and hang him or herself on the tree. You see person who hang himself on the rope on the tree, their leg cannot neither touch ground, so everything is on air. So you don't know what to do. He has no other choice than to die there. That is the level they are. If you are not seeing it, I'm seeing it. Just look at what is happening all around us. Look at the shape of this struggle. Look at the shape of the government. Look at the calibers of people who is championing this thing. Look at a lot of people that offer themselves even to fight for this struggle, without being paid. That is what you understand, that the hand of God is involved. And the Bible said, I will build my church, and the gate of hell shall not prevail against it. And that particular word is one of the things that gave our prime minister the mind that whatever he wants to do, they will make it public and then give it a try. Say, because and he prepared himself. He knew very well this is the kingdom of God. And he knew very well that there is nothing anybody can do. There was a day he said, all these things, they say that you repatriate him. He said, if they repatriate him back, he said, let him bend. These are strong words that cannot be taken for granted. These are strong words that cannot be toyed or joked with. So we are moving ahead, my dear brethren. And as many of you that gather here in this earth space today, in this earth, you are doing a great work. I am a son of Igede in Biafra, in Adoka State to be precise. That is where I am coming from. That is where I am being born from. So by the grace of God, we are doing well. So I greet each of you. I pray that as we have started, we will end well in praises and we will celebrate together. After second December, God will give us victory at last in Jesus' name. So I greet everybody. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the audience for listening to me. I pray may Chukwu Kabiama continue to nourish and strengthen our Prime Minister. Oh, today I was so joyful. Look at a lion. A lion reared today in the midst of the enemies, letting them to know that there is nothing any mortal can do to him. He remains whom he is. Only what he was vibrating alone is a word of hope. His action, his utterances is one of the things motivate. As I'm talking to you now, whatever he look at the statement he made, he said, I have stayed in this place for 4 years, and 50 years will not kill me. Remember, our Prime Minister said he will not fight this struggle more than 5 years. And him came out and say 50 years will not kill him. Go and compare and contrast with what our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say today. What our PM say. It means both of them had an agreement, whether physical or spiritual realm. Because PM said, I will not fight for this struggle for more than 5 years. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out and said, he has been there for 4 years, 50 years will not kill me. It means there is a possibility that between that 50 years, roundup is going to come out. So these are spiritual wells. That shows that him and Prime Minister has a bond. It shows that him and Prime Minister say, our Prime Minister says, he take words from the heart of our leader. And this is one of the evidence to prove that indeed our Prime Minister take words from his heart. So I want to thank you. I salute each of you, all of you who make yourself available. Almost how many hours now? Over an hour now. People have been on air. It's only God that knows whether if you normally give yourself time to go about your domestic work or your work, your offices, but God who have called you for this great work will not abandon you. I pray that what God will use and reward you, my prayer for all of you. God will use prayer, use Biafra to settle each of you who dedicates your time, everything, your money, your strength, your energy. God will use Biafra to reward each of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother Ebere. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you, sir.
submission. Yeah.
You're welcome.
I see Mazi Anakonam there. Mazi Anakonam in Eba.
Yes, good evening, Biafrans.
Good
Should I
evening. You
go?
have the floor.
Should I go on?
Oh yes, you have the floor.
Okay. Thank you for giving me opportunity. I greet all Biafrans from the hosts, co-hosts, and all the rest. I salute you all. I salute our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, PM, and all the Biafran government in exile and the federal government, and our men on ground. I don't have much to say because I just want to ship one thing in, because all that you have been saying, in fact, is in accordance with the, is everything is going well. Speaking in my mind. But what makes me to say something here now is that these Sahara reporters, which Professor Akintoye said that herdsmen have killed over 29,000 Yoruba people. You know, to me, I didn't see this thing as a topic based on what is happening in Nigeria and between Biafrans and Yorubas and the Fulanis and the Hausas in Nigeria. How can I take 29,000 Yorubas killed by herdsmen as a topic? Meanwhile, all the predicaments that Biafrans are passing through since before 1967, Nigerian Biafran genocide, which takes over 6 million Biafrans. We are talking of 6 million Biafran before 1967 to 1970, even up to date. Many Biafrans are in different, cells in different locations all over Nigeria. And we are talking of 29,000, not even 500,000. So it for me.
Sorry, is Mazi Nnamdi still speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
So to me, it's not a topic for me. We are talking of genocide that the Nigerian government have committed against Biafrans. Over 6 million life claimed. And up to today, Biafrans are suffering. And different type of things, sufferings, and that we are passing through, which my people here have already pinpointed all of them one after the other. You know, in every predicament, the Yorubas are playing a very critical role against Biafrans. And we are talking about 29,000 Yorubas. It's just a beginning. They have never taken their own cake. You know, according to our spring leader, I say that anybody that participated in killing Biafrans, they must have their own cake. So this one is just, I didn't believe this story anyway. Thank you very much. I hid my mic.
Exactly. They must eat their bread first.
Hello.
Keep sharing.
Biafrans, are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you now.
We are hearing you. Yeah. I say I hid my mic. I hid my mic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I guess Mazi Nnamdi is done, right? Can anyone hear me?
Yes. I'm hearing
Ify,
you.
are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I cannot hear Mazi Nnamdi, but I can see his mic unmuted and muted now. Ify, can you hear me? If you can hear me,
I am
just give
done.
me a thumbs up.
I am done.
Mary Telcom, can you unmute your mic and say something? Let me see if I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh my God, I think I cannot hear anyone.
Oh.
I'll just try to refresh my network and come back. I see you're muting your mic, but
We are hearing
I
you here.
cannot hear
I'm
anything.
hearing you.
I'll just try to fix it on my end. EK Kingsley, can you go? You have the floor now.
Yes, I can talk. I can talk. Good evening, my fellow Biafran. Greet you all. I also want to greet the co-host, Ifi, and the main host, Daka. This evening, I'm very, very happy. I'm very excited about the topic that we are in, which is this Afro-Jew and Yorubas. Now, I believe that this one will be a side attraction to this movement. So we don't supposed to talk about them, so that I'll not be getting that mind that they are talking about them as for anything. This one they are saying just a propaganda. Nobody died. Nobody died
Fulani did not kill up to 29,000 of them. Because if they happen to do such, they will have exploded for everywhere. Then show us the picture and evidence. So she saw this why they are killing Biafra, secretly carrying war to our land, and nobody is reporting it because we don't have the power of the media. But thank God for the social media now, because all the Biafrans are there doing the needful. So I thank our PM in a special way. I believe the heart of him and of that of MK is the same, because even before the court case today, he made mention of our supreme leader not to allow the Nigerian government to try him again in the courts, because I've already warned them there. So, and today everything play out as expected. So I'm urging each and every one of us to be prayerful and focus on the ball, which is 20 to December 2nd for the liberation of Biafra. So I believe that everything has already come to play. And then our leader have already said that he will suffer for 4 years in prison, but he will not die in 50 years. So that is to tell you that the heart is working together. So all the things that I've been saying all this while, everybody, the submission of everybody, Chukuma, Mary, all of them, they have already spoken my mind. So I just want to add my own voice. I hate my mouth. Thank you, Biafrans. Hello, can somebody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay.
Okay, I hate my mouth.
Yes. Oh, thank you again, the host. Daka. Yes.
Appointment we have would be for October 7th.
Okay, thank you. I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Oh, did they stop or what happened? They brought them down. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I think they brought them down. So Biafrans, let us rest for some time, please. I have other things to do. God bless you. If you need voting link, inbox me and say voting link only. Voting link. I don't want you are doing well. Go and comment doing well in the post we posted. Support Biafra government. Donate, buy granite for the gallant men. You have seen that without our BLA now, what Akintoye the cry Agadinwoke is doing today is cry for nothing. They wanted a Miloka. Mana today now them everybody they buy the granite. Everybody they chop the breakfast. So go and vote for your freedom. Support BLA. Support Biafra government. God bless you. Ada Biafra from Chicago. Love you.